When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly, for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rules into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. Absolutely love it. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the Declaration of Independence written by the great Thomas Jefferson, our third president of these United States of America. And that was read by John F. Kennedy Jr., gone too soon. And a lot of history to this country, man. And I play that every day, Monday through Friday, because it's just a reminder, man, of what the people did for us that came before us here. Not, I know it's America and the United States of America, but just human beings in general, to be brave and stand up against forces that were bigger than them, and they laid their life down, man, for it. And definitely signing that Declaration of Independence and writing that Declaration of Independence. Thomas Jefferson definitely did that, and those 56 men, that signed that declaration knew that it was they were signing a death warrant, signing that, and they did it anyways because they went against the biggest, most baddest military force that the world had ever seen at that time, and they prevailed. You know what I mean? I bet if they had betting odds back then, the odds were definitely not in their favor, especially when a big portion of the country did not want them to do it. The loyalists, they call it. Today we call them something else, but we are the usurpers, we are the rebels, and we are the people that stand in defiance against this. And again, I couldn't ask for a better group of people to stand with me. The Bitcoiners for Freedom group, that's us. And Bitcoiners are all over the world. But this particular group, I kind of think of us like the men and women that signed the Declaration of Independence. And again, I couldn't ask for a better group of people to stand alongside with me to fight against the tyranny of the money printer. What is up, guys? It is Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. As you can see here, we're at the Bitcoin block height of 909,758. TikTok, next block. I hope everybody is doing well. Let's welcome everybody in here before I get too far behind here. Samantha Nakamoto, first of her name, daughter of Satoshi Nakamoto, says, hi, Jerry. Hi, Chad. How are you, Samantha? Very, very nice to see you, man. Thanks for coming in. Joshua says, yo, yo, yo. Hey, y'all. What's up, Josh? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Hi, Jerry. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Emily. How are you? The beautiful one. Emily Get Sats. Good to see you, Emily. Hi, Samantha and Joshua. Good to see you both. Yes. Likewise. That's right. That is right. Speaking of beautiful one, Michelle F. Hey, Freedom Fam. Hey, Michelle. How are you? See, I would play your clip, Michelle, but I don't want you to get too tired of it. But you know what? You know what's up, troublemaker. How are you, Michelle? Good to see you, man. Hello, Michelle F. Let's go, fam. Jerry, boom, VHF. What's up, my boy? How are you? What time's fire in the hole, man? What time is it today? Hey there, VHF. Samantha, Emily, and Michelle. Hey, Josh, boom, VHF, boom. Lauren Stearns in the house. Lauren, how are you, bro? Very good to see you. Lauren Stern. Good to have you back, man. Good to see you. Lauren. Hey, Lauren. Hi, Lauren, Emily, VHF. Yes. What's up, party people? Backpacker, what's up, man? How's Fanny today? She doing better? How's the fam? 4 o'clock our time. My hourly buy just came through, and we got 832 sats for $1. We're going to get into sats per dollar here soon. Sorry, guys. Hold on. We're going to get into that here in a second. All right, I had to plug my phone in. Sorry, guys. Hi, Michelle, Joshua, Packer, boom. Jenny Legendary says, peeps. Jenny, how are you? How'd you hold up last night? Everything okay? Good to see you, Jenny. We missed you yesterday, Jenny. You know that. How's everything, man? Bitcoin bacon booty. Jenny, good to see you, ma'am. Jenny Legendary. Always good to see you, Jenny. You know that. We love you, Jenny. Bitcoin bacon booty says, hi, Chad. How are you, Bitcoin bacon booty? Good to see you, ma'am. How's everything? I know if you're here, Jay's not too far behind. Hi, Lauren, Jen, and Triple B's. Michelle says, hello. Jen and Nico, hello. Good morning, Dean says. Dean, how are you, brother? The man from down under. Dean. Boy, my grandson is bouncing all over the walls. He thinks he's Spider-Man. We're watching Spider-Man, and he just really thinks he's Spider-Man. Dean, hi, Jen. Hello, Triple B and J. Yes, VHF, boom, boom, everybody. Jen says hello to everybody. Emily says hello to everybody. Jerry loves free. Is the wheel rigged already? Of course it is, Jenny. It's rigged for you. Of course. Jor for the score. What's up, my man? Jor says, what's up, Fiat lovers? Oh, Jor, you're funny, man. Jor, how are you, man? Good to see you, my friend. As always, the busiest man in Bitcoin. I would say on YouTube, but he doesn't necessarily, not the biggest fan of them. So, but he still does it. But he's on what's the name as well? On Bumble, whatever it's called. Good to see you, Joe. How you doing, brother? Great Motions in the house. Great. How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Put you right here, bro. Great Motion, man. Did Bitcoin University make a video for his ass today, boy? Jor for the score. Hi, Jen. Jor. Hey, Gray. Yes, Jerry, I do. Good to see you, too. You know what time it is, Michelle. That's right. Good to see you. You know it's always good to see you. Hey, Elm. Hey, Trent from the Bitcoin Technician. I got an announcement to make about Trent. First of all, Trent made a video yesterday, which was crazy. But then Trent sends in 10,000 Satoshis at 12:37 my time. So a little less than 3 hours ago, he sends in 10,000 sats and says, "Smile, you're on camera." Now, I still don't fully understand what that meant. I think he was trying to make a video or something, but we'll find out. But I just wanted to thank you on camera, man. Thank you so much, Trent. I appreciate that a lot. That is a lot of sats to come in a couple hours before the show, brother. So I really, really appreciate it. You're the number one sat man today, sir. Emily, deal of a lifetime. Deal of a lifetime, Jor. 800 something. And we're going to get into that, Jor, today. Samantha, hi. BTC Backpacker 86 Radio. Hi, Fiat King, the Bitcoin Technician. Hello, sir. Grasshopper. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Jerry. Hope you are doing well today. Grasshopper, is everything okay with you? We've been missing you, man. How's the family? How's the husband and the kids? And how are you, most importantly? Good to see you, Grasshopper. We did good. Okay, good. I only lost power for an extended period once, but it flickered multiple times over several hours. I got to say, Jenny, you're better than me. I couldn't live in those kind of conditions because ever since you've been part of the team, it's been happening a lot. You know what I mean? I guess it's been happening quite a bit, though. Fiat King, love that Fiat. Yes. Good evening, Hopper. Oh, I got to turn this fan on. Yes, better day today. Okay, good, Packer. Oh, that's good to hear, Batberry. Yes. 8 million sats per spin, baby. Bangarang. What's up, my boy? He's always coming in with a joke, ain't he? How are you, man? He's such a G. Bangarang. He's got Bangarang. He's got 2 G's at the end and 1 in the middle. He's a G. He's a gangster. Angel is here. Hey, he's here. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Angel. How are you? He says he's Jerry's number 1 fan. Thank you, man. Angel. Number 1 Jerry fan. That's so cool, man. That is very flattering, young man. How are you today? Everything good? Hey, Angel. Bang. Hey, Emily. Hey, Emily. I was on Bumble, okay? Here. Is it Tumble or Bumble? Oh, man. EB, what's up, my boy? How's everything, man? How you doing? Hello, Emily. Jen. 80 says, right. EB, I'm here. Yes. Hi there. Hold on, guys. I got to turn on this fan real quick. So I'm going to show you something here for 1 second. What can I play for 1 second? Let's see. Going to the chess. Did I ever tell you I used to date a girl named Samantha? I did, I think. Let me show you her shooting for 1 second, guys. She's a pretty good shot. So hold on. Yes, she's a very good shot, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see there. Hello, Backpacker family. I'm doing good. Just had a super busy weekend yesterday, too. Okay, good. Hi, Emily. Hi, Lauren. Jerry, you kind of get used to it to some degree. I don't know if I'll ever get used to spinny things trying to whip me off the map. But hey, I know. That's crazy, man. Hey, you better than me. Lauren Stern, hello, good sir. What's up, Great Motion? And Grasshopper, hello, the Bitcoin Technician. Yes. Lauren Stern. Hey, Lauren Stern. Lauren Stern. Everybody's saying hi to Lauren. I made it to the show. Yay, working class freedom. How are you, brother? Long time no see, man. Good to have you, bro. Working class freedom, man. I feel so much better with that fan on. The things you guys don't see behind the scenes, boy, I'll tell you. Well, you should see me right before the show starts. If there was a camera on me before the show starts, my goodness. Because I got to make sure this kid is settled in, man. You know, I got to let him beat me up for like 30 minutes straight because he loves to fight. So he has to beat me. I want to fight you. I want to beat you up. Okay. So I got to let him beat me up for 30 minutes. And then he always wants to watch Spider-Man. And then when he watches Spider-Man, then he becomes Spider-Man. And then he shoots his webs out of his hands, and he thinks that they're real webs. And I have to literally get stuck to the wall when he does it because I do that with him. And then when I'm not pretending to do it, he still comes in here and tries to shoot me with his webs. And I'm just like, I can't get stuck to the wall right now, man. I'm sorry. Speed Wallet, 22 sats. Thank you, sir or ma'am. Whoever did that, I appreciate that. Very much. All sats matter here in this channel. All sats matters. Appreciate that. Hello, WCF. Good to have you, WCF. It is, man. I like WCF. He's got a channel too. We'll talk about that. If he stays, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I ran across a couple of fascinating videos, guys. And again, we covered Matthew Cratter yesterday. What he talked about. Oh, Teebs, yeah, he's something else, Emily. He's something else. He's bouncing off the couches right now as we speak. Yes, he is. When Bitcoin hits 1 million, we should get Jerry a replica wheel from The Price is Right to spin for these sats. I know. That'd be dope. I wonder if they have one online so I can play it. You know what I mean? But that's when everything's gonna start. This is all early stuff, guys. Even when people that are getting in at 1 million, they're not going to be late. They're still going to be early, relatively speaking, to the other 90-something% of the planet. You know what I mean? When it goes to 1 million, it's not going to be because a whole bunch of retail investors bought. Okay, that's going to be part of it, but it's mainly going to be institutional buying in the United States of America. The initial $1 million. That's what I think. Will it crash back down to 750,000? I don't know, but I think that first million is going to be from institutional, very, very high net worth people in the governments. That's where I think it's coming from, but we'll see. We'll see. I was thinking about saving this topic for Satoshi Saturday, but hell, we can do it today. We're gonna break down Satoshis today a little bit, but I ran across a fascinating video today that we're going to talk about that gave me the idea that says how to structure your business or side hustle into sats. And he did a pretty good job on this, and we've covered one of his videos before, so we're going to talk about that today. But also too, and we're not gonna watch this video today, but yesterday we watched this one by Matthew Cratter. This could kill Bitcoin. He had a follow up today, the attack on Bitcoin explained. He went a little deeper into that one, and let's just say it's a little scary. Is it a scare tactic video? No, I think he's a little bit more worried about it than most people. But I think he has justification of why to think that way. He's thinking a few steps ahead. And let's just say in this video, he does not like David Bailey at all. I mean, this guy does not like David Bailey, and I understand why he doesn't. But he does not like the spam on the blockchain. He doesn't. So I highly suggest you guys go and watch that. And if we got time at the end, if you guys really want me to watch it, we can. And we could break it down because it was a really good video, man. But we'll save it to the end if you guys want me to break it down. But again, I don't want to be like watching his videos every day and stealing his content and stuff like that. I want you to do that. You know what I mean? I want you to watch it yourself. Holy moly's in the house. Holy, what's up, boy? How are you, sir? My man, Holy. Holy moly. I want to start a Bitcoin mining club. Me too. We were talking about that, Jor. You know, I think all of us together could do it. You know what I mean? We could put our rigs together, man, and do something, man. Jor. You know, people have been talking about that. You know, the mechanic is worried about it too. His 1 hour rant on core devs is the bomb. Yeah, I'm worried about it too, guys. Should we? I think we should. I think we should, Jor. I think we should, man. I think we definitely should. Um, Obviously we got to deep dive into it, but we got to decentralize these mining pools, man. Now, again, we'll be a tiny fraction, but if we keep growing and growing and growing, hey. But the most important thing right now is we need to get more people on running their own node. That's step one. After they, take it out of cold, put it into cold storage and stuff. Run their own node and then run Bitcoin knots. We cannot mess with Bitcoin Core anymore. These people are compromised. They just are, man. So, holy moly, taco night, cooking for the next bit while listening. Got you. So if you win, I'll just give it to you, Grasshopper. Thank you very much. What you mean, club? Hola, Jay. What's up, bro? My man Jay, how are you? He's back. Jay's always got something funny to say. Jay, how you doing, man? Maybe it's time to stop talking about it. How do we start? Good question, Lauren. I mean, good statement too. Uh, we got to do some work on it. We got to get what kind of mining rigs we're going to do. We got to plan it out. You know what I mean? But the first step is everybody needs to run their own node first. I want everybody in the Bitcoiners for Freedom group and the Living in the Future group, because we kind of work side by side. Run a Bitcoin node, man. You know what I mean? When you're ready, but you got to download Bitcoin knots. We cannot mess with core, man. Tiny fraction for now, yes, and we will grow. Absolutely, Jor. Jay might mess around and 51% attack Monero using my old BlackBerry. Yes, bangerang. Am I late to the best show in Vegas? No, you're not, sir. Magical, how are you? The best show in Vegas. That's funny. How are you, Magical? Good to see you, man. Very good to see you. Grasshopper. Seriously, what you mean, club? Explain, please. You talking to me or Jor? Hey, Magical. You must be asking Jor, because Jor brought up the club. Just, us, mining together, I guess. Everybody have a machine, just start it and pull it up to pull it together. That'd be freaking dope, man. What kind of miners do we need to get? Do we need to get the big boys, Jor? The show in Vegas, I like that. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. But as you guys know, we're just cruising along, man. We're getting 833 sats for $1 today. Again, my hourly buy today was 832. Future Denver fold and defeated. And yeah, so we're doing our thing. Let me see. My ember's pumping right now. And we're just cruising along, guys. You know what I mean? We're cruising along. Again, that's not the most important indicator. You know what the important indicator is? Hash rate, how many nodes we're running, and how many transactions we're doing per day, per week, per month, and stuff like that. Those are just this is just a symptoms of what's going on. Best show in Vegas, yes. Hey ho, hey ho. He's off to work. He go. What's up, Meglamita? How you doing, sir? Good to see you, man. Megalomedia. Again, if we have time to watch at the end, if we have time to watch Matthew Credit, we will tonight. We'll go through that. You know what I mean? But as you can see with the blocks, they're cruising along too. Jordan, nice golf video, bro. Oh, did he make a golf video? Jordan's a professional. Moonshiki, what's up, bro? How you doing, Moon? Good to see you, man. Yeah, the first video we're gonna watch a young man that we've watched before. The guy that sold his Rolex and everything for Bitcoin. He owns his own business, and he shows you how to structure your business around the failing dollar, and also structuring it, and how to create value and put your savings into Bitcoin. And I thought it was fascinating. So I said we're gonna look at that, man. Solo mining BTC will help with decentralization. Cheap USB miner, you'll probably never get the jackpot, but you will be decentralizing the network. Cheap USB, just like one of those little small ones, like a BitAxe or something. Moonshiki. Jar, you're an intelligent man, sir. I like that working class. I like that. Going to visit my mom every 2 days currently. She's in a kind of a rehab to build up her strength and vitality. She wasn't doing too well. Oh, sorry to hear that, Moon. Going to visit my mom every 2 days currently. She's in kind of rehab to build up her strength and vitality. We'll pray for her, man. Sorry to hear that, Moon. We would be pool mining, pointing our hash in the same direction. Yeah. Like a BitAxe, or are you talking about one of the big boys? Sure. The other day, my brother goes. Good to see you. Christopher Robinson, how are you, sir? I think I've seen you before. I think I've definitely seen you before, bro. My question is, have you subscribed, though, sir? It's the only question I have. And how are you? If you haven't, it's free 99, sir. Neo says, hi, Jerry. I say, hi, Neo. How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Neo, the one. He's back. Good to have you back, Neo. People could use whatever they want. It would be prorated based on hash contributed. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably get a couple bit access and do it, 3 or 4 of them. Meaning we take turns, not that he died. Okay, I got you. Good to see you. The other day, my brother goes, okay, got you. Got you, Mushiki. Thanks, VHF. We have Bitcoin Golf Tour Season 1 and 2 coming out soon. That sounds cool, man. George looks like a golfer, doesn't he? Doing good. Oh, boy, I hope that thing don't fall down. Good evening, freedom lover. Spaceman. He's out of sight. He's out of space. How are you, Spaceman? Good to see you, bro. Spaceman. Good to have you back, bro. So we're going to spin the wheel in 8 minutes, and then we're going to get into that first video that I told you guys about. We're really going to get into that. And we're also going to break down some Satoshi math today that I pulled up. And I wrote it all out on a notepad. And I put it on up here, and we're gonna go through it. And we're gonna see the real value of sats and how to look at it in the decimal points and stuff like that. We're gonna go back to old 8th grade math, maybe. So on my way home from casino, Jay Remmer, what's up, bro? 3, 6. How'd you do, man? Hope you did better than reverse jackpots did. Good to see you, bro. Jay Remmer. Which one did you go to? Neo, Spaceman, Lord's Champion, Bitcoin, I a cult. Okay. Quinn the winner. Hello, Jerry and Freedom family. How are you, Quinn? Quinn, how are you, ma'am? Welcome back. This is why I don't start the show till 30 minutes after, because it takes a few minutes for people to get in. I understand it. Jay Remmer. Hey there, Quinn the winner. Jerry, if you're interested, Benjamin Cohen released a video titled Bitcoin, the pattern that historically ended the bull market. It's a comprehensive 20-minute breakdown of Bitcoin market cycles. Okay, I'll check it out. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I can't watch it on the show today. I already got some videos lined up, but I definitely will watch that, BHF. Thank you. Yes, I subscribed a few weeks ago. Okay, Christopher Robinson. I've seen you before. I'll put you on the wheel, brother. Christopher, do you have a speed wallet? That's what you need to win. You need 4 things. You got to be a subscriber. You got to hit the like button. And I know if you hit it or not. You got to have the speed wallet. It's the official, unofficial wallet of the channel. And you just have to be here when I say, hey, you won. You will get a participation trophy here on the Jerry Loves Freedom podcast. Even though I'm against that kind of stuff. Hello, Quinn the winner. Yes. It would be a good video to go through here. Yeah, I already got my lineup though, brother. You got to tell me a little earlier. Quinner, yes, winner and Quinn was outside in the blaring heat all day during a commercial shoot. I am fried, LOL. Okay, well, at least you're doing good, man. Hola, good people. Sin Diesel. My man, Sensei, Sin. I said a lot of TPMMS yesterday. You'd have had fun with that one yesterday, Sin. I don't know if you watched the replay. I probably said it about 12 times yesterday. Oh, man. Sin, how you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. How's everything, man? We missed you yesterday, brother. Hello, Emily and Lauren. I'm doing okay. Not feeling the best, but glad to be here as always. Oh, Quinn, feel better, honey. Please. Jared, golf video is good, Samantha says. Christopher, welcome back. Hi, Quinn the winner. Radio, nothing beats Ocean using Datum and your Knots node. Decentralized mining, your own templates, Lightning payouts, the real defenders of the network. If you need help, I can lend a hand. So is it better just to connect to that, Gray, with Ocean using Datum versus starting a mining club, Gray? Ben Cohen's the best analyst in the market. He's okay. Christopher, do you know Winnie the Pooh? Hey, hi, Joe. How are you? I'll be watching, Joe. Hello, Samantha and VHF and Megla Media as well. Thanks, Samantha. Lots more coming. Good, good. Michelle says likes aren't up. Let's hit it. Michelle, thank you. Well, you're not a troublemaker today. I appreciate that, Michelle. Yes, we are best friends. Christopher Robinson. And Winnie the Pooh, yes. Maybe tomorrow or later this week if you're interested in seeing my perspective. Okay. No doubt. Remind me, man. Remind me, brother. Send me a email or something the day before, and then I can put it in my lineup. Cool. ETH went so high that I thought I take just a bit of profit, less than 10% of what I have, and put a sell order at 4,640. It went to 4,637, then down again. Okay. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I don't deal with that kind of stuff. Geraldo, mi amigo, boom. By the way, hashtag TPMMS, which stands for what again, guys? What's TPMMS stand for? Watched an old video of George and figured out what's going on with his golf course now and the meaning of 88 sats. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a good situation going on. He's got 88 people in there too, putting sats together, and they're gonna buy a golf course, I believe. Hi, Sensei. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Hope you feel better soon, Quinn the Winner. Howdy, M's. Trey Day, what's up, BTS fam? How are you, brother? Trey says, hit that like button. I couldn't agree more, sir. You won't get no arguments out of me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 7. My man Trey Day, how are you, man? Good to see you, bro. Hit that like button. Quinn sending you good energy. Yes. Dean says, I've got the work phone playing Bram and Jory and personal phone playing Jerry. Information age. Okay, good, man. Good. Yeah, I saw that interview, but that was like from a few months back, though, wasn't it? Wasn't that a really, really old video? I think Quinn, hello, Trey. I just spit my juice out. Who said something? I said something? Thank you, beautiful Hopper. Yes. Hi, Trey. Oh, I know what you're saying, Michelle. You ain't a troublemaker today. Very much appreciated, Emily. Thank you, no doubt. These people make me sick. That's right, Samantha. TPMMS. That's Sin Diesel made that up. I've been saying that for years. I can't probably since been in my 20s. I've been saying that. You know, I'm not saying obviously I didn't make it up. It's just a few words, but that's just, you know, these people literally make me physically ill, these people. Okay. And who do I mean by these people? You want to take a wild guess who I'm talking about? I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Not having anything to gamble with is boring. So I'm not 100% BTC, but 90%. We all know you don't like any of the alts. No, I don't like any of the alts. But it's hey, you're 90% Bitcoin. I ain't mad at you for that, bro. For real. Not mad at you at all. Hello, Trey and Michelle. Where can I find your email? Right here, brother. jerrylovesfreedom@gmail.com. At the bottom of the screen. Of course you did, Jerry. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Michelle. Hope everyone's doing amazing on this beautiful day. Gee, thank you, Trey. Hope you're doing well as well. That's a cue drop. These people are saying, yeah, man. VHF. Okay, got it. Thanks, bro. Eating, listening in the background. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Listen, backpacker, you never got to explain yourself to me. I know you're here. So when you're not saying anything, I'm not tripping about that, bro. I know you're here, bro. I know you're here. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Quinn, hey. All right, time to spin. Jenny, today, if you didn't know, is Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. And we're going to start off with the block 758, aka 909,758. And we're going to celebrate every time a block comes out. Uploaded 1 day ago by 88 Sats Radio. Yes, Dean. Did you ever watch Element Zero and it's about Bitcoin? No, I didn't, man. I remember you telling me to do that, bro. Send that to my email, man. I thought it was a live this week. No, that's an old video. Or at least upload, yeah. That was from, a while back, that video. I remember seeing it. I was like, wow, Jorah is doing his thing. And every time a block comes out, guys, we're going to celebrate. And we're going to start off with 758. And from now on, instead of saying all 6 numbers, we're going to say the last 3 numbers. And as you guys know, Bitcoin miners get a subsidy of 3.125 every time they mine a block. Well, you are going to get a Bitcoin or Satoshi subsidy as well. Yours is going to be 100 sats if and when it lands on your name and you're here and you got all 4 criteria filled out. So again, we're going to start off with 758. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today is Tuesday, August 12th, 2025, the first spin of the day. And let's spin it, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see who can win it. I'm going to have to make a new email because my only email is my work email with my real name. It's all good, brother. Make a Bitcoin email. Jan, you were missed last night. It was different without you here. It sure was. Your real name isn't Verhoofdy Vloemen. Proton mail, brother. Chuck me in, Coach Joey. What's up, my boy? How are you? Grasshopper, I got you. You ain't got to say nothing. I know you're cooking in the background. While you're cooking in the background, I'm going to try to cook in the foreground. I'm going to try. I always come up here and try to cook. Speaking of cooked, here's Joey. He's always cooked. Let him tell it. Joey, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Joey from Sats Venture. Good to see you, young man. Up and coming star. This young man's gonna rule the world here in about 20 years. I mean, damn, Bitcoin, how much Bitcoin he's gonna have. 21 years old, man. My goodness, man. I was born too early, guys. I was born too early. Yay, good game, Grasshopper. Hopper, woo, Grasshopper. Thank you, Jerry. No doubt. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Clapping hands, Michelle. Every Bitcoiner should have a Bitcoin-only email using Proton or Tuta. Yes. Congrats, Hopper. Oh, thanks, Lauren. No doubt. What's wrong with GMAX? OI Satoshi use GMAX. GMAX. Yeah. Good game, Hopper. Joey. Jor, I just watched your golf video. Very relaxing. Watch while I'm sick at home. Oh, man, you sick, bro? Sorry to hear that, man. Okay, thank you, guys. I'll make a Proton mail. No doubt. Proton is great, and it's VPN. Hello, Jen. Missed you yesterday. We sure did. Hello, Jerry. GOW. What's up, my boy? How are you, sir? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. GOW is in the house. We're rounding this wheel off nicely. Feel better, Joey. GOW. 20 years, bruh. How about right now? Yeah. You're still young, though, Joey. You're still young, brother. You know, you're still ruling the world right now, but you're still a, young working man. You're still wondering how the world works. Let me tell you guys something. This is my philosophy on life, right? Again, life expectancy is not you can't count it like when you're gonna die or whatever. But you're 21 years old, man. I put life into 4 quarters. Okay, 10 years every 4 quarters. From 25 to 35, that's your first quarter. 35 to 45 is your second quarter. At halftime, at about 45 years old, you look to see how you're doing. That's halftime. 45 to 55 is your third quarter. 55 to 65 is your fourth quarter. And then everything else you're supposed to enjoy in your retirement and your overtime. But the pregame is from when you're a baby all the way up to your 24. And bro, you're in the pregame right now, Joey. You haven't even started your life yet, bro. I'm in my early mid third quarter right now. You haven't even started yet, Joey, and you're already ahead of the game. So congratulations on that, brother. And you will rule the world in a few years. The winter missed you guys too. Yes, Quinn. LOL. Proton just some days ago gave a government the IP and device of some activists who use Proton Mail. Just read that yesterday, I think. Oh, wow. I just ate like 10 Fredos. Frog chocolates. Damn. Gonna take up golf. Gonna take up golf, Joey Bags. Life especially is a shitcoin. Yeah, it is. I've been a few times to the driving range, but I'm cooked at it. As a matter, Proton are also immune to international subpoena. Nice. Did a 9-hole once. Golf is hard. Very. That's the understatement of the year. Hit 3 golf balls into the lake. Of course. If I lived in Australia, I would golf 365 days a year. Golf is very hard. Yes, it is. All I know about golf is what I've seen in Happy Gilmore, LMAO. Well, it's a little different. Fee. Hi, Jerry McWebb. Here, my phone down. Got to get a new phone. Love you, man. When it rains, it pours. Hi, Jerry McWebb here. Oh, hey, McWebb. How you doing? I said, Mom, McWebb, you looking very nice, McWebb. How are you? When she came across that, yes. Okay, McWebb, I got you, bro. Let me put you on the wheel. How you doing, brother? Long time no see. I haven't seen you in a while, Miguel. Good to see you, bro. I came across that. Yes. I'm in Melbourne. People golf all year round. My mate is a freak. Oh, nice. There is a nonprofit offering a golf program through PGA Golf for disabled vets for free. Coming up was considered and never golfed before. Huh. Very nice. I did a 9-hole as well. Wildest I've ever had. Haha. Surf Bright, Victoria, Australian golf course. It's freaking nice. All right. It was ladies' night last night. It was Trey Day. It was. You just changed your picture, huh? Welcome back, McWebb. I'm contemplating monk program. Really? If that's your woman, I wouldn't be practicing nothing but hanging with her. Do it, Lauren. Yes. I'm contemplating my do it, Lauren. That sounds great. Thank you for your service as well. No doubt, brother. Thank you for your service. My sanity is 70-30. Yes. All right. Grasshopper won 758, 759. You're next. Joey, you're not cooked now. Joey, are you feeling better now or what? How you feel, bro? Good game, Joey. Everything all right with you, McWebb? All jokes aside? Michelle says, yay, Joey. I'm making more Australian targeted content on my channel, but all videos apply to everyone, so still tune in. Hey, okay, got you, brother. Good game, Joey. Congrats, Joey. Yes, finally, Joey. Let's fucking go, baby. Sin. Hey, Sin. If anyone has a positive to a negative, I'll take it. Got you, man. No doubt. Joey is the winner. 760. Let's see what happened with you. Bitcoin bacon booty. Triple B's. Struggling old dog. Oh, man, you're not old yet. Hello. Hola, Michelle F. Hello, Sin. What's up, at Sin? Good game, BB. Triple B's. Quinn, how are you, chica? Yay. Boo, Mishiki says. Trips. Keep your chin up, McWebb. Damn right, brother. Keep your chin up, man. We got you. Just come on in here, bro. We'll make you feel better. McWebb, if you can buy or replace it, it's not a real problem, for real. Absolutely. Absolutely. I Sin Diesel. Lauren, Miarmino, boom. Hanging in there, Sin. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Good game, Triple B. Triple B, yes. Oh boy, he's fighting the goblin out there. My he's the Spider-Man. He's fighting the goblin, I think. Either the goblin or Dr. Octavius with the forearms. George, send me a freaking WARB hoodie. Send. Hola, Samantha. You sound like my wife, 88. I heard that. Boo is in booty because often the name is cut off on the wheel and ends with boo. Ends in boo. I only have a triple X left, Joey Bags. Might be a little big. Yes, VHF. Oh, it actually is cut off right now, too. Is it? Not on my screen, it isn't. Yeah, that's way too big. I'm slim as hell. Yes, you are. It's true, man. Can always make more money. Yep. Absolutely. Triple B's. 760. 761. What name's gonna land on? Holy moly. People spend too much time worrying about problems that money can solve. Yep. That's right. Jen 88. I think the devil's on my shoulder and is really wearing a hole in me. Oh man, brother. Sorry to hear that, brother. You'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. On the wheel it is boo. You may look at the list to the right. Oh, okay, on the wheel. Got you. Good game, holy moly. Holy moly, woohoo, good job. You should see the same wheels as we see. Yes. Holy moly, good game, holy. Holy moly, no sorry, new LOL text one, Neo, boom. Holy moly, good game, holy. I used to weigh 64 grams, 141 pounds, and I was 6'2", crazy underweight. Wow. Damn, bro. You're tall as hell, too. You're my height. 6'2", 141 pounds. Did you hear about this hard money called the dollar? Yeah, I did, actually. I did. It's pretty hard money, man. Way, yes. A triple X, huh, Joy? Let's talk. LOL. Sorry, guys, for the downer, but fake it till you make it. Only works so far, and then it's like, what are you going to do? I understand, man. I understand. I got to take Ian off, and Ian never showed up yet. Sorry, Ian. Expect you to be here today. You're all good, McWebb. You're Gucci. Something happened on strike here. 99 sats from, let's see. Hey, Jerry, saw I had a win yesterday, but you missed my last message yesterday when I left. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah. You had to be here before it, man. Yeah. Let me see. I'll send it to you, brother. I'll send it to you, Scotty. Sorry about that, Scotty. I'll send it to you. That was Scotty loves the hotties. Scotty, how are you, man? Sorry about that, brother. Scotty 99. I'll send you that 100 sats, my boy. Scotty 99. Copy. Let's see. Do I have enough sats on here? No, I'll send it on strike. Send. Boom. Sorry about that, Scotty. There you go, sir. Boom. Sorry about that. All right. Good to see you, man. You mean the green TP? Now I'm 187 pounds thanks to my wife's cooking. Nice, man. TBT about as hard as a pile of fresh dog poo. The devil needs your permission. Literally in the video we watched, Sin, when I said these people make me sick like 20 times, they said that in the video we watched yesterday. Said that fiat currency is hard money, hard currency. No joke, bro. The devil needs your permission to affect your life negatively, McWebb. Don't let him in, bro. Exactly. No, really, guys, I'm sorry. I'm probably a head case, but I can only be me. I can't be somebody else. I hear you, man. I hear you, brother. Printer machine will be back on soon. Buy sats with it. Yes. Read some stoicism, McWebb. It helps a lot. I've been there. Yeah. We've all gone through something like that, man. Agreed. And yes, stoicism. Yes. He is the most stoic man I've ever met. One of them, Jor, is. Very stoic man. Jor. Oh, did I read that? Oh, Jen, you will not like that feeling if you try that. Yes. Did I miss something Jen said? You mean the green TV? Sure. What do we do about the Ethereum people about to flood the comments? Is it all just a distraction? You are here with family, not withdrawing that a big step. Not withdrawing that a big step. Yes. Don't use the Vicks Kleenex for TP either. Oh God. Found out from a coworker that set herself on fire when the TP was out, and that's all she had in her pocket. Oh wow. Damn. Sharon B is in the house. I'm late for a very important date. Hello, everyone. Sharon B, what's up? Good to see you, ma'am. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7. Sharon B. Sharon left early last night. I was like, is she mad at me about something? Hi, Sharon B. Good to see you, Sharon. Read the Bible. That's all I'm saying. Proverbs is crazy good for wisdom. Yes. Sharon B. Hello. Hello, Sharon. Well, I still have all my Bitcoin. I ain't selling, so I guess that's positive. Yeah. And look, man, yeah, you're good, man. Good afternoon, Sharon. Joey, you're so right. Oh wow, Jen. I was in Twitter causing trouble. Uh-oh. No, it's like my wife is totally positive. I'm like a realtor, and she doesn't understand that that's like we battle. My wife is totally, and I'm like a realtor. Okay. What's your guess for ETA on next all-time high. All-time high, not that far off. We could hit that today. That could hit anytime. All-time high is 123,000. So we're not that far off now. So that can happen anytime, brother. No problem. I didn't want the sash. Just wanted to say I sent when I left. Anyway, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Joey. Thank you. Joey with another 99 sats. Thank you, bro. Joe, I just saw your message on which color? Super Bank. Joe, I just saw your thing on message on what is this? What's this on the chats over there? Hello, Sharon. Have you guys seen how much Bitcoin aligns with biblical principles? It's actually crazy. Yeah. Yeah. My friend Mia has a channel called the Bitcoin Gospel. Starts with the Genesis, man, and it starts with the Immaculate Conception and everything else. It's crazy. You're right. I'm reading the big print. New favorite book is to recommend to newbies to the space. Family interested in Bitcoin. Nice. Realistic typo. Oh, okay. What'd you say? Oh, my Bitcoin. Oh, it's like my wife is totally positive. I'm like a realistic, and she doesn't understand this. Okay, I got you. And fee rates are coming down. Just take a breath. Yeah, look at Sharon again. Sharon, thank you, honey. I appreciate that very, very much. I didn't see my kiss in there though, but I appreciate that, Sharon. Thank you. You know YouTube loves that. You making me YouTube rich doing that, Sharon. So I appreciate that very, very much, Sharon. I love you for it. Thank you. When I get down, I listen to David Goggins. He yells at me till I feel better. LOL. Yeah. Hello, Sharon B with the heart. I grew up in the Bible, but I just feel numb, especially like when I try to be positive and stuff keeps happening. Yeah, it's life, man. Life is always happening. You know what I mean? Like, every day when I make these shows, man, I got so many excuses why I can't make it. You know what I mean? But you just got to keep going, man. You know what I mean? You got to keep going, brother. You're the man of the house, man. Trent, you didn't go do so good rigging this wheel for me, sir. Well, we've only had 4 spins. I think 175 this cycle, then a small drop to 130K, then all the way to 250 to 300K next cycle. Next cycle? I think it'd be way higher than that next cycle. Happiness is a choice. Yes. Telegram. Yeah, I've been MIA in there, but Forrest tagged me with a question. Yeah, I got to start getting on there too, bro. I don't think I've ever made a message. 6 days after the Genesis block, right? 33 epochs. Jesus was 33. Where has Mia been? Your guess is as good as mine, sir. Fee, I'll be praying for you. Life can beat you down. Jesus is the Prince of Peace. Yes, he is. Joey, that's my next read. Heck yeah, Trent. Question: how do you orange pill someone and make me pay in fake paper money for your merch? Question: how do you orange pill someone and make me pay in fake paper money for your merch? USD, Joey. You're so funny. Sharon, question: how do you orange pill someone and make me pay in fake paper for your merch? You got to send them the speed wallet. USD, Joey? USD. Aussies will see over 300K this cycle, genuinely. Good morning, team. Matt, how are you, sir? Good to have you back, brother. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. Matt FRL. Good to see you, man. There they are, Sharon. What'd you give me? 7 of them? I'll take them. I'll take all 7 of them. I'm counting those, Sharon. You coming to Vegas, by the way? I think 69 and 420. V, I went through the same exact situation. Bad stuff always happening. I looked at the root of my problems, did not fight my demons. Learn to comprehend them and alter perception. Yes. Yes, Samantha. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. One for you. Oh, look. Oh, my goodness. Jenny sent 2 Gen Zaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another one. One of them, she says, one's for me. And the other one is for Hodler. So congratulations, Holler. You just won 1,234 sats. Thank you so much, Jen. Wow. Hodler. 1234 from Jen. Wow, Jenny. That's very nice of you. Sats Venture, Joey just sent me 69 sats. 69, dude. Remember Wayne's World? Wayne's World party time. Excellent. 69. Thank you, Joey. That's a great zap. Thank you. We got 33 to chat. It's hot up here. Yes. It's all about perspective, Samantha. All about perspective. Yes. Prayers fee. Matt. Isn't it obvious Mia has been Mia? MIA? Yes. Mia has been MIA. Hello. I like that play on words. Sharon, I have a hoodie you can buy with sats. Okay. They are the best hoodies. Matt knows. Be 50 in November. I guess I'm feeling oats. Plus Hurricane Helene did a number and a few other things, but it's just like, yeah, I get overwhelmed and I don't know where to go with it. I can't get rid of. Come right here, brother. We got you, man. Hola, Matt. Got to run for a bit. All right, bang a ring. Mr. G. Thank you for letting me know. Something just happened on strike again. Let's see. There he is. Trent again. Trent again sends in his Trent zap of 1,858 sats. That's from the great state of Minnesota. Trent, thank you, man. Trent is, man. Trent, you're beyond legend status now, brother. He sent in 10,000 sats today. I got to figure out why he did that. You got to break that down for me, Trent. Thank you so much, brother. That's a huge donation, man. Thank you. How many sats for that triple XL hoodie? I was feeling cheeky. Thank you, thank you, Joey. So awesome, Jen. Jerry zapped you on Noster. Oh, you did. Thank you, Matt. If you zapped me on Noster, then it went through the speed. Let's see. Thank you, Matt. Matt sent me 21 sats. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it, brother. I love 21. That is a direct multiple of the 21 million or 2.1 quadrillion Satoshis. So thank you, brother. People have books or clothing related to Bitcoin and then I have to pay with my credit card. Why don't they just let me pay in sats? Got you. got you. I understand now. Depends where I'm shipping it, Lauren. They are high end hoodies. It's one of the WRAB hoodies. Yes. I have to make sure I still have it here. Okay. If you're not sure where you are, I'm in North Carolina. Got hit hard with Helene as well. Area still recovering. Yeah, I heard that was pretty bad, bro. What is on the hoodies, Joy? I might have to get one, but I need a medium or large. You're in today's video. You're in today's viz. That's why. Oh, okay. Did you? Oh, yeah. I thought that's what you meant. Is it up? Did you put it up? Because we can watch it. Trent, I was thinking about you while I was hanging a drop from a backyard feed today, Matt says. Nice. Hello, Joy. Hi, folks. Commercial break. How are you, sir? Good to see you. My grandson is battling the enemies out there. He's kicking ass, taking names. My watch tells me I have to stand up now, guys. Vic shoots. What's going on, Staggers? Hey, Vic, how are you? How the boys, man? How's the weather out there in beautiful San Diego, sir? Good to see you, man. Put it right here. Vic, let me play a quick commercial. I'm going to stretch my legs for a second. And then, hey, Jerry. Hey, man, how you doing? That is odd. Hi, Jor from Flipper. Hey. Nice, man. Gotta love those pole hangs. It's up, but it's rough. It's all good. We're gonna watch it. Sharon, Lauren, we in Georgia, and insurance has not been kind. Oh man. Hello, CB. Hello, Vic. Vic Shoes. Hello. Hey, Peace Bug. What's up, my boy? How are you, sir? Bug is back. How are you? Hey, Vic Flipper. I love me a nice hoodie. Me too. Hello. Good, man. Day has been nice. Making some teriyaki chicken for the fam. That sounds good, bro. That sounds real good. Play something for you guys real quick. Let's see. Stretch my legs for like 2 minutes. see, cash, how Bitcoin works. We'll do how Bitcoin works. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on.
Is a purely digital form of money. It is trustless, permissionless, limited in supply, extremely secure, seizure-resistant, and decentralized. You can send Bitcoin to anyone in the world and vice versa so long as you and them both have an internet connection and a Bitcoin wallet, which is Bitcoin's equivalent of a bank account. It allows you to transact value around the world in a way that is 100% borderless, without governments or banks having any say in the matter. This is what defines it as self-sovereign money. The way it works is by relying on a decentralized network of participants, known as nodes, that are responsible for ensuring the transactions make sense and people are not spending money they don't have or spending the same money twice. They do this by maintaining a distributed ledger, known as the blockchain, and each node keeps a copy of this blockchain on them at all times. This blockchain cannot be tampered with because it's powered by modern encryption techniques, and blocks can only be added to the blockchain, not removed or altered. Nodes refer to their own copy of this blockchain to make sure that future transactions make sense. If they don't, then those transactions are not added to the blockchain. The way transactions are added to the blockchain is through a process called mining, where some nodes decide to mine Bitcoin. They do this because they're rewarded in Bitcoin for doing so. Every 10 minutes, one of these miners successfully mines the next Bitcoin block on the blockchain by spending money and electricity to solve a puzzle known as a hash puzzle. This block contains Bitcoin transactions around the world, among other things. This entire process of miners competing for this Bitcoin reward, spending money to do so, and sending mined blocks to other nodes to be added to the blockchain ensure that the Bitcoin network's transactions remain secure and sound. Bitcoin that is rewarded to miners is effectively released into the circulating supply at ever-decreasing rates. Currently, every 10 minutes, approximately 3.125 new Bitcoin is released into the circulating supply. The total supply cap is 21 million, and this supply cap is absolute, meaning this is the total amount of Bitcoin that will ever exist in the Bitcoin network. Bitcoin has taken the world by storm, being invented by a genius who goes by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto, who no one has heard from in almost 15 years. Originally being considered only good for buying illegal shit off the black market, it has now been recognized as mankind's first self-sovereign digital form of money, and adopted by Wall Street in the form of spot exchange-traded funds and endorsed by nations worldwide, who have come to the realization that it simply cannot be stopped because its home is the internet, a network that humans simply cannot subjugate.
That's right. Sorry, guys. Just got my had to get my grandson a banana. Got him some juice, and now we're back. And I unplugged my charger. Getting back in my chair. I like that little commercial. It's pretty good. All right, let's see where we're at here. Sharon, Jennifer Flipper, Laura Whean, Sharon's been kind. Big Shoes, hello. Hey, peeps. Hey, Vic, Flipper. I mean, nice hoodie. Good, man. Okay. Hey, Emily. Jerry, I left you a message in the Signal group about the merch. If you want to make that happen, I can definitely help you out. I got some good contacts for merchandise. Check it out after the show. No doubt, Magical. Thank you, brother. Hey, Quinn, CB. I was having technical difficulty in the creative block. Couldn't think of a topic all day. It happens, brother. Hello, Bug. Something happened on speed. Oh, look at this. Holy shit. Big donation. Damn. Thank you very much. 1,123 sats. Damn. Thank you. And then we just got 832 sats for our dollar today. Thank you very much, whoever sent that. It's very kind of you. See if I missed something on strike here. Wow, thank you. Trent, if it's okay, I want to check the video out on the show. Is that all right? Hang in there, Midwest. Things will turn for the better, bro. Absolutely. Hey, Samantha. Hey, technician. Thank you, VHF. P. Working on the ladder, fighting with trees, sweating like a dog. That's how I mine sats. Yes, I love it, man. I love it. Web, boom. Jor, if it's the hoodie you had on today, then I'm in. Send that shit to me. I want it all, she says. I think she wants the actual one you were wearing. Yes. Signed with some sweat on it too, Jor. And some nodes decided to add spam to the block. F mining BTC. And some nodes decided to add spam to the block. F mining FTC. BT. Let's steal Bitcoin with our spam is what we should have said. Wow. I didn't know that. I need a hoodie. That's SAF. Fuck you. I'm full here. It says, fuck you. I'm full here. Yes. Welcome back, Jerry. I'm back, Quinn. Thank you. Hey, Jerry, are you familiar with Gary Cardone? He's the truth. Yeah, of course. I made a lot of videos about him, man. Yep. Those are nice hoodies, Joy. Yes. Bizarro Bros, how are you, man? Welcome back in, man. Haven't seen you in a minute. Is it hot enough for you today? It is hot as shit out here, man. Good to see you, bro. $69 too. Bizarre Sure says, yeah, I know. Same here, mining sats every cable cut. Yeah. Trent, let me see what's up, man. Let's see what Trent's talking about real quick. My man Trent. I don't think he minds. Is this the one I don't have it on here? Of course not. Let's see. Nope. All right, let me do this. Okay. Coin Nation. Let's check it out, man. 30 minutes ago, just came up. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my boy Trent. We're going to play a little bit of it. There's a link to his video. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him. We're going to check it out. I don't understand half the comments today. Fee, what's helped me, among other things, was dropping negative people and things in my life. Siphon energy. I did feel mental, but VHF is correct. Things will get better for you. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Are you okay, Moonshiki? If my golf swing was a day of the week, it would be Monday. Wow. Okay. I feel like that on some days. Mushiki's German, so English may be hard for him sometimes, yes. And my moon is Uranus. Oh, man, so true. Finally, time to eat. All right. Taco time. All right, let's check out Trent's video for today and see what he says. He said he gave me a shout out, so let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay, we're back. Another lunch video. More corn. I swear. That's all I can park in front of anymore is just corn. There's corn everywhere. Sorry, sidetracked. Today we're going to talk about the Lightning Network and the wallets that I use, basically. I pretty much only use the Strike wallet and the Speed wallet for Lightning, I would say. I don't really have any other kind of Lightning wallets. I don't do a whole lot of transactions via the Lightning Network. I primarily use it to tip people. I have anybody who's ever watched Jerry Love's live stream, I tip in there all the time, and you can leave little messages, and then they can answer it on camera, and it's kind of fun. I also use it to give out sats for birthdays and anything else I can think of that if they're going to allow sat transactions. I use the Strike wallet myself, and honestly, I think we're just kind of gonna go through it a little bit, and I'm going to do like a live / recorded tip to Jerry right now. So I'll be right back when I get to the recorded screen part. Okay, I kind of had a mishap here. I was supposed to be recording my screen with my audio put on here, but that clearly didn't happen. So I'm going to try to do a live commentary as we're going. Basically, right here, I'm showing you how to receive money on the mainnet in Strike, and now I'm going into the Lightning Network request system. Right there, I'm telling you about Strike's fee system with the amount I've spent on the market. And I'm also showing you.
Oh, this is cool, man. This is cool, dude. Damn.
You my DCA. Right here, I'm showing you where the sats are and then the dollar amount for that sats. I haven't decided if I'm going to just blur those out, but I've hit the activity slot.
Wow, somebody's balling. Somebody is balling. That's for sure. That's for sure. And if you look at his thing, let me zoom in. He's got He sent Jerry some sats, 12,346. AT, those are looks like they're all to me. Almost. Wow. Oh, Primal Link. Oh yeah, that's 20,000 set for the birthday. Yeah. Trent. You are the man, brother.
And I'm showing you how you can look at the activities here. Sorry, this is awkward, but when your things don't work, you kind of have to just go with it. Switching it on to DCA mode so you can take a peek at that. Okay, and now we're
$2.10 an hour. Wow, $2.10 an hour. I feel like a poor man right now. Trent, damn.
okay, and now we're to the point where we're going into, and I'm trying to show you how to send a transaction on the Lightning Network. I'm talking about the top one right there. That's how you turn it, send it on the base network. Basically, you scan the barcode, or you can paste in the address you want, and that will send it on the base layer. Now, if you go to the bottom one here, this is how you enter a Lightning address. Right now, I am just going to send it to Jerry.
Here's the thing about that. The person that you send the most to, or the most frequently time, obviously they're at the top. And I have somebody at my top of my list, so I know. You know what I mean? And he's got me at the top of his list. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, and I see a couple of other freedom fighters on the from the Freedom family. So yeah, pretty cool, man. I love it.
Jerry. If past Trent could hurry up, any moment here. I think I'm talking about you can send it to multiple Lightning networks. Basically, you can right there's my speed apps, and the one I'm sending on Jerry is on Stripe network. Right now, I'm just typing in "Smile, you're on camera," so Jerry knows that he's going to be in the video. And then I'm about to send 10,000 sats to Jerry. Now I'm hitting confirm. And you have to hit OK here. And that is how you use the Stripe network.
Love it, man. Damn, that's very nice of you, bro. I'm not going to play the whole video because I don't want to ruin it for everybody. But make sure you guys go to that video, watch it, hit the like button, please, and thank you. Put a sidebar up. Go over there, subscribe to Trent, man. Trent is my man, 50 grand, bro. Trent, thanks, man. That was very, very nice of you, brother. Seriously. That was a big-ass donation, brother. Thank you, Trent. I appreciate you, bro. More corn. Nice, Joy. That beef will make you strong. Yes. Enjoy, Hopper. If you're having financial problems, I feel bad for you, son. Go through one Bitcoin cycle and your problems be gone. If you're having family problems, having your son, I got 99 problems. Corn, yes. Good job. That was a good video, Trent. Thank you. Thank you so much, brother. Very kind of you, bro. Oh, somebody sent me 22 sats. 2 ducks. Thank you. Sonny's in the house. Sonny, what's up, bro? How are you, sir? Thank you again, Trent. That was very nice of you, bro. Seriously, man. That was very cool. Hello, Sonny. Hi, Sonny Verma. 1 million sats. What a flex, Sonny. Bitcoin. Oh, I was supposed to edit the sats total out. Oops, LOL. He's getting them quick. $2.10 a pop. Hey, I do $1 an hour, man. So you making me look bad there, man. Damn, TBT, nice. Stack sats for 4 years. Build your knowledge, your skills, and your conviction. And in 4 years, you will be far ahead. Absolutely. The baller technician. Damn right, Sin. No, Jordan. No financial problems. Just tree problems. Just problems. What else? Insurance problems. It's a short list. Not really. It's a long list. But yeah, okay. The verb balling will not be taught in school, for example. Yes. I was just singing Jay-Z. I kind of like Mr. Rogers' tune. Will you be my neighbor? Won't you be my neighbor? Bitcoin and chill. Yes, BTC and chill. Balling wasn't taught in my school either, but hey, Jerry, hey, Chad, not financial advice is back. How are you, my boy? Love it, man. Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen somebody send me sats in real time. It's pretty much, I don't get too many. I get them from you guys, but in my personal life, I don't. Ujiki, INFA. We North Americans have a lot of weird sayings, Mushiki. Yes. The word wasn't taught to me either. I got a saying, if a frog had a glass as he bust. All right. Okay. Some English words are only learned outside of school, right? Smile, you're on camera, LOL. It's dope, run it. That was dope. I learned many, many words, but people never stop to make new ones, right? George, sing it. Emily, hey. Where in Germany are you, Mushiki? My grandfather did 2 postings in Bonn, Germany. I'm in a Trent video. I made it. Yes, you did, Grasshopper. Hey, NFA. Hey, it's okay. I'll be 0 in a week or so when it gets sent to cold storage. Yep. I guess we know your UTXO size now, sir. Trent. Something happened on strike. 99 sats. Thank you. At Moonshiki, I see you have Clippy. I think I will change mine to a Clippy soon too, Scotty says. Thank you, Scotty, for 99 sats. Moonshiki says, I see you have Clippy. I think I will change mine to a Clippy soon too. You are Grasshopper Smiley. Has anyone heard of Gallomax? They state they will give you 16,000 sats when you sign up. No, I never heard of that. Tell us more. English is my native language, and I had to look up TLDR and Hodler and others. My brother is in Bonn, 15 minutes away with a car. Nice. Big Shoes, what's up? Yo, Jerry, I began buying $1 a day again until August 12th, 2027. Okay. I began buying $1 a day again until. Why that day, Vic? My grandfather was a security guard for Canadian embassies. Nice. Clippy, Louis Rossman. Today I saw a lot of Clippies in the comment section of a video I watched. Nice. Dean, I'm back. Okay, Dean. We got you, man. We got you, man. Dean. All right. We're gonna spin the rest of these spins, and then we're gonna get into the video. All right. Holy moly, 1761. Let's see who wins 762. Joey. If Joey's still here. I think Joey slid out though. I think Joey done slid out of here, but we'll see. In addition to my DCA, of course. Nice. Nice. When I watch Trent's videos now, I think of the song Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, but the first verse was replaced with Sitting in the Front of My Van. I also speak English, but anytime a Gen Alpha speaks, I have to Google it, right? Good game, Joey. Good game, Joey. Joey, congratulations. Welcome back, Dean. Good game, Joey. Joey, I don't think he's here. I don't think Joey from Sats Venture is here. But I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Is Joey a Joey? Maybe. Renita is back. Hello, Bitcoin fan. Put me on, Jerry, hanging out until it's time for me to go to work. Renita, how are you? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take Joey off and put you on. So I don't think he's here. Renita, welcome. Long time no see, man. How are you? How you been? Everything okay? Good game, Joey. Good game, Joey. Go, Joey. Yes. Hey, Renita. Yep. Let's do that spin again. When Joey's quiet, he's going. He just pops in and out. He always gives a donation, though. Commercial break. Commercial break. Pull me off the wheel, Jerry. I'm there. Miner's coming online. Have a great night. Okay, man. You too, Gray. Thanks, bro. Thanks for coming in, man. You're always giving us some good knowledge. Appreciate it, brother. Look at that. Landed right on your name. Trent, the corn man. When you get older, you inevitably end up urban dictionary. You won't understand your kids' grandkids for real. Welcome back, Renita. Good to see you. Good game, CB. Commercial break. Ooh, Emily or Corey? Hey, Lauren and Emily. Give those to M's. Emily. Love it. Can't give them to Corey. Corey ain't even here yet. Congrats. See ya, Corey. Great motion. Yes. Congrats, CB. All right. 762 went to Emily thanks to commercial break. 763, you're up. Thank you, CB. No doubt. GOW, I know he's here. GOW, you're the winner. I don't even got to ask if he's here. He's getting them sats. 764. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Wait. Moonshiki. Boom. Boom. Blocks are coming out fast too, guys. Moonshiki. Time freaking flies when I'm with you guys, man. Absolutely flies. I've been here an hour and 17 minutes. Crazy. We haven't even talked about shit yet. GOW, you're welcome, Ems. GOW, Moonshiki. Sharon, that website, if you said it right, Galomex looks like a copy fake website for government trading a farming company of some sorts. I knew it. Good game, God of War. Good game, Moonshiki. Now that's a word I understand. Good game, Moonshiki. GOW, Moonshiki. Moonshiki. Stupid autocorrect. Moonshiki, LOL. It's all good. 764 for Moonshiki. 765 for who? Moon. Good game, Moonshiki. Fanny. You know what's crazy? I am in the mood for some McDonald's today. I don't know why. I don't like McDonald's, but I'm just in the mood for it. I'm in the mood for their fries. Moonshine, haha. That's actually the device name of the latest PC because it has lead, haha. And you can never trust exchange. Yes, Fanny. Good game, Fanny. Fanny. Yay, Fanny. Fanny, whoa. Yeah, they're here, so I don't got to worry about that. 766. Sitting on. Now you got the name, that freaking song in my head. Ways and time. I do like McDonald's breakfast every once in a while. I had a nice breakfast this morning at my house, but okay, that's what I wanted to know. Thank you. My son, who I'm trying to orange pill, sent me that link, and I said I'd check it out. Good. Always ask us first. Somebody in the chat. Congrats, Fanny Packer. Good game, Holler. Backpacker for Holler. Woo Holler. Good game, Holler. Yes. The Backpackers family is winning. Can they do it again for 767? Yeah, I was in the mood for McDonald's yesterday. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be out of that mood by the time we get out of this stream. Bug. Now, Bug, I know you want to give it to the dollar dude, but he's not here. And the person that you got to give it to's got to be here, brother. So you got to pick somebody else, okay? Please and thank you. Good game, Bug. Good game, Bug. 67. Boom. Bug always gives it to the dollar dude. So you got to be here to win it, man. Keep it, Bug. Bug said, I'm not keeping nothing. Something happened on strike, guys. What happened? 99 cents. Thank you, brother. That's because someone had McDonald's yesterday, probably. Maybe. Wasn't me, though, Scotty. Scotty says he gives him 99 cents. He says somebody had McDonald's yesterday. Not me, Scotty, not me. And those off to Emily. Okay, smart man. Can't lose giving them to the pretty ladies, guys. Just saying. But you got to position yourself right. You know what I mean? Make sure you can see him in person. You know what I mean? To Emily by default, the dollar dude is with us all. So he's here, yes. W. Scotty, yep. Bug, you're a kind man. Let's see if the next person will be kind for 768. Thank you very much, sir. Bug. Good game, Ems. VHF. VHF's going to give his aways too. You know, it's funny. Sometimes when I'm out and about, you see men and women or whatever. And I wonder, like, what would this planet be like? Now, obviously, we couldn't have a planet without women, but let's just say all the women disappeared. What would the men do without women? Like, what would we do without women? My God, that is a planet I would not want to be on, number one. But number two, it's just like the things that we do for women, you don't even realize it. or how we act or how we dress, how we, trim ourselves up and stuff like that. We do a lot of stuff, man, for women. Good game, Emily and VHF. I'm in the mood for some dips, baby. Dip, baby, dip, baby, dip. Jen, VHF, Emily. Give those to Samantha. That's what's up. Thank you. VHF says you're welcome, Samantha. Street hockey everywhere and way less showers. Yeah. Yes. Vic shoots. I agree, Trent. Who was the dollar dude? Corey from Got Sats, Samantha. A lot of hairy dudes for sure, yes. I mean, look at the people in jail, LOL. That's what they do. Just don't drop the soap. Yeah. Let's just say Corey is dollar dude, yes. Got Sats, yep. Yeah. I'm not even talking about from a what perspective, like, the 3-letter word starts with an S, ends with an X. I'm just saying, like, how would we act in society? You know what I mean? It would just be so much different, man. Because I see, like, when a pretty girl walks in the room, how dudes just completely change up how they act. You know what I mean? And it's just fascinating to me, man. I'm a people watcher, so I love watching that kind of stuff. VHF, very kind of you, man, giving it to Samantha. 769. Speaking of women, let's see who's gonna win that one. Damn, these blocks are coming out, boy. Congrats, VHF. Breaker 19. No of us would be here without women or women. Yeah, I know that. But I'm just saying, if they disappear right now, VHF, wouldn't be much of a change for me. 99% of the time, alone at home. Okay. Dean Daniels, woo woo. Good game, Dean. Good game, Dean. Yeah, my life, if there was no women in the world, my life would be drastically different. Men will become extinct. Yes, the whole world will be extinct. But for like 10 years or so, what would the world be like? Let's say women disappear for 10 years and then they came back. Like, how would the world be for 10 years? My life is behind again. It's all good. Hey, guys. That would be devastating, Jerry. You ain't lying, bro. Nice. Yes, Dean. Yes, very, very, very devastating. What would you have to look forward to, man? AV, yes. Dean was a winner. 770. Who's going to win that one? AV, the blocks are coming out pretty quick right now, guys. Looks like Jay to me. Welcome, V. All the people creating Instagram filters would be jobless. Right. Women run the world behind the curtain. Yes, they do. I can't even argue that, man. Even the most powerful men that quote unquote run the world, they want beautiful women. We wouldn't have the voices of reason. Aha, yes. Woo woo, good game, Jay. Hi, V, nice, Jay. Always make sure that little button at the bottom of that says live red is red. That means you are as close as live as you can be. Okay. So to make sure that you're live, he says always make sure that little button at the bottom of the video that says live is red. That means you are as close to live as you can be. Okay. Jay, woohoo, good game, Jay. And I've been single for 12 years and have no intention of having a woman. But even I know if they were gone, it would be awful. Savage, yeah. Terrible, man. Terrible. Jay, congratulations. 771, you're up. Let's be real. If there were no women, none of us would be here. Yeah. I know that, Dean. I'm saying if they disappeared now. You know what I mean? Or you mean like being in Bitcoin or being on the planet, period? Welcome, working class. What's up, family? So nice to be here. V, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. How are you? Very good to see you, man. He's back. It's not about if there had never been any. AV, WCF. Working class freedom, you still here? Yeah, that's a good question. Working class freedom, congratulations. Men and women equally important, but we know there are only men and women. That's the point. What up, V? Let's just say, hey, I will say this, though. Now, not me. But let's just say the transformer men, they would be in high demand for 10 years if that happened. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Not me. It wouldn't be in high demand by me, but women has started wars. We are the balance to this unstable war. Yep. What are hermaphrodites? Yes. I'm here. Okay, brother. Working class freedom. Congrats. I think I have your class, your wallet. Freedom. Bars. Not me, sir, but I'm just saying. Just saying, Trent, you are funny as hell. Trent said bars. Well, I'm looking at my Bitcoin balance on my my Satoshi balance on my strike, and it doesn't look as big as it did until I saw Trent's. Men and women equally balance the world. Yeah, of course. But just saying, because of course women need men and men need women, right? We get that, and I completely understand that. But as from a man's perspective, transformer men, lol, good one, Jerry. From a man's perspective, it's like, man, what would we do, man, without women, boy? Yin yang is necessary, man. Oh man, oh man. It is. But it's just like, and let me tell you something too. Not no yeah, right. But let me tell you something, man. Out here in Vegas, comparison is the thief of joy. Yes. Joy. Out here in Vegas, I gotta say this, man. I have been fooled a couple of times by some transformers. Okay. I've seen a couple of them, and I actually thought they were women. Only men and women. What about the extraterrestrials here on Earth? Glad I didn't make the video last week with my smash buy in it. Oh, then you would have been looking good. Yes, buddy. We would have to figure out how to reproduce without women, and it would go very ugly. You hungry? I just gave you a banana, buddy. He goes, I'm hungry. I just gave you a banana, buddy. Oh, okay. Them too. They are gender neutral. Yes. Transformers. Yeah. And there's there's a lot of them here in Vegas. And I got to say, I have been fooled a couple times. I literally thought, because there was a group of women, and there were like 4 of them, and all of them, decent looking girls and stuff. And I had delivered some food to them, and we're all talking and shit. You want to make some chicken? Okay, buddy. Okay, we ain't got no fries, buddy. Okay. Thailand is a tricky place. Yes. Few women are born with working. Yes. Trans. Yes. And, we're all talking and hanging out. And one of them said something. And the other one goes, yeah, I know, such and such, basically admitting they were a transformer. And I was like, I didn't say nothing. And I just looked like, oh my God. Like, I know that dude got some people in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But it's something. Ain't that right, Jerry? Corey, what's up, bro? How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Corey's in the house. Corey from Got Sats. Now I'm gonna put some dino chicken nuggets in the air fryer for my grandson real quick. He just had a big ass LOL, Samantha. Few women are born with working. Yeah, right. LOL. Hey, good to see you, Corey. God says yes, Samantha. Yes. All right, so let's do this 772 spin, and then we'll play the video. And I'm gonna make my grandson some chicken. Cause he hungry. Hey there, Corey. I wish I still had an iPhone so I could send a pregnant man emoji and prove you all wrong. Hi, Elves. Evelise. Sure. That's how you know when you're with that kind of shit. That's how you know you're on the wrong side, man. You know what I mean? When I argue with some of these people, I'm just like, bro, what are you talking about right now? You know what I mean? Lauren, Jor, I don't care if you hate, the orange man. He's bad and whatever. You guys are yesterday I said I was gonna say this from my Rumble channel, but I'm gonna say it on here. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Maybe I should not say it. Dino Nugs with Sweet Baby Ray's reminds me of we have McDonald's at home. Yes, they're pretty good, man. I ain't gonna lie. I be making them for them. I'm just like, can I have one, sir? Good game, Space Man. Yes, and thanks, Jerry. No doubt. Sin decided to put the picture up. which is crazy. Thanks, Jerry. No doubt, Spaceman. All right, this video is the basis on what I was talking about starting, how to structure your business or side hustle into sats. Thanks, Jerry. No doubt. Spaceman. Damn straight. Sweet baby Ray's clear. Yeah, Spaceman. And this young man did a great job breaking down the hidden tax killing your business profits and why Bitcoin fixes this. So let's get on into this. Jerry, Samantha, and I are talking about extraterrestrials, not Transformers. Yeah, has ever take I dated a girl named Samantha, by the way? So without further ado, very, very smart man, this young man. So let's take a look and see what he says.
Yesterday, my friend sent me this screenshot of his rent payments. I want you to look closely. In just 5 months, his rent went from $1,961 per month to $2,236. That's a $275 increase for the exact same apartment. But here's the crazy part. His rent didn't actually increase. The dollar's purchasing power decreased against the euro. This is the hidden tax that's silently eating away at your business profits right now, even as you scale to higher revenue numbers. And in this video, I'm going to show you why making more money isn't the solution and what smart entrepreneurs and business owners are doing instead. What's up, everybody? My name is Brian Moncada. I'm the founder of adspend.com, and we help coaches, consultants, course creators, and agency owners scale using YouTube ads and AI systems. But today, I want to talk about something that affects every single business owner I work with, from those making $30K a month to those scaling past multiple six figures per month in their business. It's a problem that's getting worse by the day, not just for entrepreneurs, but also for everyday people like, your parents or your family that have regular jobs, and they don't even realize it's happening until it's too late. So let's first start by breaking down what exactly is happening in my friend's screenshot. He lives in Europe, okay, but he pays his rent in dollars. The actual euro amount of his rent hasn't changed, but look at how many more dollars he needs to pay each and every month. February, it was $1,961 for rent. In March, $2,008, which is a $47 increase. In April, $2,049, a $41 increase. And in May, $2,141, a $92 increase. In June, $2,150, which is only a $9 increase from the month before. And then July, a $2,236 rent payment due, which is a plus $86 increase. That's a 14% increase in just 5 months. And it's not because his landlord raised the rent. It's because the dollar, the US dollar, is losing value compared to the euro. Now you might be thinking, Brian, this doesn't affect me, okay? I don't pay anything in euros. But here's the thing. This same process is happening with everything you buy, no matter where you are in the world. Your office space, your software subscriptions, your groceries, your team's salaries, everything is getting more expensive, not because the actual value is increasing, but because the dollar, the US world reserve currency, is decreasing in purchasing power. Let me show you another example. Since 2020, okay, the US has printed roughly 80% of all dollars in existence since COVID, okay? Think about that for a second. 80% of all dollars were created in just the last few years. Now, let me ask you, what do you think happens when you just instantly increase the supply of something that's supposed to be scarce and valuable? What happens to its valuable? It goes down. It's no longer worth as much because there's so much more of it in the marketplace. This is why you are feeling squeezed even as your business grows. You might be making more in dollars, more revenue, more top line, but each dollar you have is buying you less and less in the real world, okay? And I work with a lot of agency owners and coaches who are focused on scaling from $30,000 a month to $100K a month plus in profit. And that's a great goal. I help them do exactly that.
80% of the money supply. We already told 40. Now they're saying 80. Samantha is definitely a bot. My son's mother thinks I'm extra. Jerry, you posting on Rumble now? Not yet, not yet. Samantha is a bot. You can find a Pringle Man on YouTube. Wow. Really? My son's mother thinks I'm an extraterrestrial. VHS. Samantha is definitely a bot. Emily. That's good though, VHF. Can landlords in the U.S. just adjust the rent however they want every month? Depends on where we're at, Mushiki. Depends on the city and state. What the heck? I pay the exact same amount each month until there is a written and signed contract to raise it. Yeah, they'll tell you first. We're all extraterrestrials. Yes. No, Munshiki. Same, Munshiki. I think so too, Sharon B. I think I have been seen as a demon. Yes. Munshiki, we have signed contracts too. I think I've been seen as a demon. We have all demons. Yeah, that's what I was going to say earlier about D for Democrats. Remember I said there's two type of Democrats, idiots and actors, and the other ones are dumb. D for dummy. The other D is for demons. If the landlord wants to increase rent, they have to change it, and they cannot unless the lease is expired. Yeah. Has to be expired first. They would have to wait until the lease expires to make a new one and increase the rent. Yep. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you, Dre Rammer. I appreciate it. Be back in a few. Got to take the furry-free letter to potty, no doubt, unless stated in the lease, of course. So it's another made-up, quote-unquote, story with the rent statement he shows. I almost always have the feeling that these stories these people tell are made up to support the narrative. This is not in America, though, Munshiki. The guy he's talking about wasn't in America. In Canada, I think landlords can only raise rent 2% per year unless they vacate the property. Then they can ask what they wish. Yes. Can I get on? Can I get in where I fit in? Yes, you can, y'all. What's up, bro? How are you, man? Good to see you. Put you in, coach. Got you. So in some places they can. That's crazy. Yeah. Hey, after the lease is up, yes, the landlords adjust rent by inflation. Rent charge changes here every 2 years by $100 or $200. Damn. For real? If you pay month to month, the price can fluctuate. Yep, exactly. Sometimes I do it yearly too, Moonshiki. Not here. They don't wait for expiration of the lease. They do what they want here. Wow. Commitment has a cost. It's no made up. He is paying in the US dollar and converting it to the euro. The exchange is getting worse. Yes. Non-commitment. Yes. Yes, sir.
And coaches who are focused on scaling from $30,000 a month to $100K a month plus in profit. And that's a great goal. I help them do exactly that with YouTube ads and AI systems, but most of them have no idea that this is even happening to them. If you're just focused on making money without addressing this hidden tax on your life and your business, you're literally just running on a treadmill that's getting steeper and steeper every single month, making it harder and harder for you to actually keep it. So let's do some simple math. If your business is making $30,000 a month right now, and the dollar loses 10% of its value over the next year, which is a conservative estimate given the recent trends, you'd need to make $33,000 just to maintain the same purchasing power. Now scale that to $100,000 a month, and you need to make $110,000 just to stay in place. That's an extra $120,000 per year just to break even with inflation. And it gets worse. As you scale, your expenses scale too. You hire more team members. You invest in better tools and software. Maybe you get a nicer office space if you have an in-person team. All of these costs are also subject to this hidden tax. So you might be celebrating hitting that $100,000 a month milestone, but in reality, it might have the same purchasing power that $70,000 had just a few years ago. This is why so many business owners feel like they're working harder than ever, but not getting ahead. And entrepreneurs and everyday people as well. They're making more money on paper, but they're not actually building real wealth. They're not getting rich. So if scaling alone isn't the answer, then what is? Well, the solution has two parts. First, you still need to grow your business revenue. Okay, obviously that's not negotiable. You want to continue increasing your revenue and your business's income. You want to keep increasing that skill set. Okay, keep providing more value to the marketplace. But second, and this is the part most people miss, you need to store that value in something that cannot be debased. And this is where Bitcoin comes in. Unlike the dollar, which can be printed infinitely, and we've seen it since COVID in 2020 when they just made 80% more of the dollars in circulation ever that have been in existence, Bitcoin has a fixed supply of only 21 million coins. No one, not a government, not a central bank, can create more. This scarcity is what makes Bitcoin such a powerful tool for business owners and entrepreneurs and everyday people. When you convert some of your business profits to Bitcoin or your income, you're essentially moving your wealth from a leaky bucket, okay, basically ice cubes that continue melting, and they're not going to stop melting because you're holding them in your hand. And the more you hold them, the longer you hold them, the faster they'll melt. You want to move your business profits and your income from that leaky bucket to a secure vault. So let me show you what this looks like in practice. And I'm going to show you a quick diagram of business profit allocation with this motion graphic right here. The business owners I work with who are thriving despite the hidden.
All right, this is the good part. This is the good part. But I need to be here for this part because I want to help break it down. So I'm going to play a commercial real quick because I have to flip these chicken fingers or the dinos. Those farmers expensive as fudge to take care of, Vic. Yeah. Yes, they are, sir. Let me see. So she's just this Sin, you'll like this one.
Have to buy a whole Bitcoin. I really am of the belief that even if you have just a little bit to allocate to Bitcoin, I mean, $20, what you would have spent on a coffee, it's important to just start somewhere, and it can turn into a meaningful part of your savings. I've seen it happen time and time again. And what we most need in this country is more people to feel economically empowered. So don't think that you need to buy a whole Bitcoin, because a little will go a long way.
Natalie, I don't know if I can think of anything more important than what you just said. We've got to stop talking about Bitcoin entirely and start talking about Satoshis. One fundamental fact that most people ignore: if every millionaire in the world wanted to buy one Bitcoin, they couldn't do it because we've got 60 million millionaires, but only 21 million Bitcoins. So nobody's buying Bitcoins. They're all buying Satoshis, tiny fractions of Bitcoins. And you're absolutely right. This makes it inclusionary. We are democratizing and demonetizing the value of a Bitcoin so that anyone can do this with $1. And you can do it as often as you like. You can do it conveniently, inexpensively, safely. And this is how wealth is going to be built for the millions who currently feel excluded from the financial markets, not just here in the US, but on a global basis. I totally support everything you just said. Frankly, the most important thing said on today's podcast.
Oh, well, thank you. I agree. I think it's an important message just to remind people. You could start stacking those Satoshis.
Start stacking them sats. Sin, you brought that clip to me about a month ago. All right. Let's see, damn, man, we are praying. Just regular leash, yeah. Farms are expensive as fudge, yep. All right. Flip the birds. Yeah. And I was telling them, LOL. Good if you like raising livestock. Yep. I just want some chickens and a turkey, maybe, huh? Heck, just get a chicken coop in your backyard if you have one. LOL. I don't. Stop telling us to give up the coffee. I'm already not drinking coffee. Sincere, my boy. How are you, King? Yeah, I'm good, my brother. How are you? How about you? Do you have livestock, Joshua? Not since I was about 8 years old, Emily. I wish they'll move from the country a long time ago. All right, let's get to the juicy part of this video. I like this part.
Hidden tax typically follow this model, okay? They maintain 3 to 6 months of operating expenses in dollars. They reinvest a portion of the business profits back into growth, into paid advertising like ads on YouTube to acquire more clients and more customers to scale their business and grow their top line revenue. They also invest back into team members or to software or to AI infrastructures like AI agents that can actually reduce their overhead costs, reduce their payroll, increase their profits, and increase their service delivery and fulfillment. They also convert a significant portion of the remaining profits to Bitcoin personally. Now, this approach gives you the best of both worlds. You have the cash you need to run and grow your business, but you're also protecting your wealth personally from the hidden tax of currency debasement, aka money printing. So for example, I have a coaching client who I won't name on this video, but they make anywhere from 150 to 200K in their business every single month with at least a minimum of $50,000 in profit. The problem, however, is that they weren't investing any of that profit into long-term wealth building assets. They were just spending their money. They were treating their business checking account like a personal checking account. And whatever was left over after spending, maybe they would invest back into the business, or maybe they would invest into something personal. They didn't have a budget for their personal life or even for their business. They just paid themselves whatever made sense or felt good in that specific month. That's what they did. But after learning about Bitcoin and this hidden tax and the reason why they're not getting ahead because they're not actually storing their value in an asset that cannot be debased, and realizing they were not being smart about their finances, they took my advice and decided to sell some extra cars they didn't need, pay off their remaining debt, and begin investing their business profits personally into Bitcoin. So now they can try to get to a minimum of one whole Bitcoin before it's too late, before the rest of the world like you watching this video catch on, because still today, most people don't understand the problem that we have in front of us. So hopefully by now.
So his business owner friend that's making $200,000 a month is trying to get to one Bitcoin, right? But I like that business plan they're talking about. Love it. Sound money is durable, portable, recognizable, scarce, and wait for it, divisible. Yes. Yes, Sin. Okay, South Dakota, they are turtles there. Yeah. You calling us slow, Sharon? LOL joke. I love this though, man. You know, I love this business model. I love what this guy is doing, man. He's orange pilling all the business owners. You know what I mean? With this system. Have some cash on the side, right? Put it back into the business. Do your thing. Divest it. Pay yourself a little bit. And then buy Bitcoin with the rest. Love it. Maintaining, bro. Just trying to stack as much as possible before liftoff. Damn right, brother. Yeah, this stage definitely slow to catch up. No doubt. Joshua, on the bright side, turtles live a long time. Turtles can be fast when they want to be. I heard.
Now you realize the problem. Okay, making more money isn't the answer. You can always make more money, but the money you make is decreasing in value. So now that you understand that, and now that you know Bitcoin can actually help you combat that, How do you actually implement this into your business? Here's a simple framework, okay? Step 1, determine your essential operating expenses for your business. How much cash do you need to keep your business running for 3 to 6 months? This is your war chest, okay? This is your cash reserves. So if anything happens to you or to your business, or for whatever reason you just can't make any money in 3 months, you're fine. You can still cover your payroll. You can still cover your overhead. You can still cover your expenses. This is why having a war chest is very, very important. And not just for business owners and entrepreneurs, even for everyday people that have regular jobs. You need an emergency fund, but this emergency fund should be the minimal amount for an emergency. Nothing more than 3 months, in my opinion. If you want to go a little bit longer, 6 months is fine. Step 2, you want to set a growth budget, okay? What percentage of your profits will you reinvest in growing the business? For example, this might be 30% every single month into marketing, like running ads to get more clients and more customers on YouTube, for example, as a traffic channel to scale your coaching business, your agency business, your consulting business, or your info product and course business. And again, this depends on your growth goals. It might even be 50% back into your business between ads, marketing, or team and infrastructure like AI agents to speed up value delivery. Step 3, you want to establish a Bitcoin investing strategy, okay? This could be as simple as converting 20% of your monthly profits that you take home every single month personally, after you pay your team, your overhead, your salaries, everything, and you reinvest back into your business, into Bitcoin. Right? You can just one lump sum buy it, or you can dollar cost average and set it up on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Okay. This is a fixed amount you invest no matter what every single week. This might be the most important step of all 5. Okay. Because you want to pay yourself first. Paying yourself means investing in your long-term wealth. So you want to set this up and make sure it happens every single month. Now, step 4 is to set up the infrastructure, okay? You need a cold storage device to store your Bitcoin. This is really easy to set up nowadays, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube, so I'm not gonna tell you how to do it here, but I personally recommend getting a cold storage wallet like a Trezor, Cold Card, or a Blockstream Jade. And again, there's plenty of videos on YouTube showing you how to set this up. Now, step 5, automate the process. Set up automatic transfers from your business checking account to your personal checking account, and then from your personal checking account to your Bitcoin cold storage account, or your exchange, wherever you're buying your Bitcoin, okay? This is important, so you don't have to think about it each and every month. So for example, what I do is I have bi-weekly distributions, transfers from my business checking account, paying me in my salary plus owner distributions to my personal checking account, okay? Then I also have a bi-weekly DCA, dollar cost average, where I buy Bitcoin each and every month, no matter what the price is, automatically happening from my personal checking account the day after I get paid. So that way I can keep accumulating more Bitcoin, more sats, more Satoshis, and eventually my wealth will continue compounding and I'll have more and more Bitcoin each and every year, as opposed to the person who's just one-click buying maybe once a year. This makes it super easy. You want to make this process automatic. This is very easy to do, so don't overcomplicate this. The key here that I want to emphasize is consistency, okay? This isn't about timing the market or making a one-time move. It's about systematically protecting your wealth from the hidden tax of currency debasement. The screenshot my friend sent me was a wake-up call. It made visible what's normally invisible to you and me, the silent erosion of our purchasing power, the dollar losing its value each and every day. And we don't even see it until a year later we realize everything's more expensive. And as business owners, we're uniquely positioned to do something about this. We have control over our income, our expenses, how we allocate our profits. Yes, scaling your business is still important. It's the main thing you can do right now. Going from 30K a month to 100K plus per month in profit will absolutely improve your life and create more opportunities. Don't get me wrong here. That's why I have my business in the first place and love working with clients like you who want to scale with YouTube ads and AI systems. But I don't make the mistake of thinking that making more dollars alone will solve everything. We're currently moving from the old financial system to a new system we've never seen before, from dollars to digital currency, in a world where money is being debased at an unprecedented rate, aka they just keep printing more dollars into oblivion, which in turn increases the cost of everything for you and for me. You need to think differently about how to store the value you create and what to store it in that cannot be debased. The business owners and entrepreneurs and everyday people who will thrive in the coming years aren't just the ones who make the most dollars. They're the ones who best preserve the value of those dollars by converting them to something that cannot be manipulated. And this is exactly why I recommend you start getting paid in Bitcoin. And in this video, I explain why being paid in Bitcoin makes way more sense and how to start accepting it as payment for your business. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial expert, but I am just simply telling you what I'm doing to hopefully enlighten you on what you might want to do too. And if you're a coach, course creator, or consultant, or
Love it, man. That's a great video, man. You know, that's mainly for, you know, people trying to start a business and stuff, and also people that already have a business that want to get involved with Bitcoin after, you know, learning about it and stuff like that. Absolutely love that, man. Nah, Munshiki, the whole country is effed. Utah, that's my favorite state in the U.S. I've worked in most states. It's awesome. Nice. Same as Europe. Arkansas has cheap land, quiet and beautiful. If you're not in Little Rock, yeah. Like I said, one of my best friends live out there in Arkansas. So what do you guys think about that, man? if you guys want to start a business or something, I'm certainly enjoying the information. Yeah, I like it, man. He killed that. You know what I mean? What he said. I mean, let me give you the link to the video. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him. His channel is called Brian Moncada. So make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel, man. He's got great content up there. And last few month or two, he's been really making some Bitcoin videos. So check it out. Show your normie friends that stuff, man. I saw Posty bought a mansion in Idaho. Posty? Arkansas also has the best troopers. Yes. King Golf been using that model for 3 years. That's a good model, man. Love that. Love it. Love it. Love it. Thanks, Jerry. No doubt, Michelle. No doubt. I didn't think anybody was listening because everybody kept talking about different states. I'm like, is the class listening? But I'm glad you were, Michelle. Thank you. There are still few expectations. Poland is fine and Hungary also much better off with Viktor Orban fighting the Brussels lefty. Yeah, I love watching the trooper videos. Post Malone. I also hear Serbia is nice. Post Malone. Oh, okay. Josh, I have not. Looks awesome. Yes. Hey there, Michelle. Yeah. We're also going to watch one video. I think it's an AI video though, but it just hammers home the point of, now that we know that stuff, why we need to get to 1 million Satoshis. Again, I'm 99% sure it's an AI video, but it's pretty good though. It's pretty good. Also been taking low interest rates from Shopify every time they offer to buy Bitcoin. Nice. Magic Moolah, what's up, bro? Good to have you back, man. How are you? Magic Moolah. I wonder what money that is, sir. Good to see you, man. Great fishing as well if you fish. But Serbia is still Europe, but not EU. Lucky for them, yeah. But one of my goals here, guys, is to make sure everybody gets to 1 million sats. And not just here, but all across the country. That's my goal. You know what I mean? Just to smash by into 1 million sats. I want everybody on this map to have at least 1 million sats as your minimum, not your maximum. I should do this with my mowing business, but put a certain amount into the business Bitcoin reserve. Yeah, backpacker. Watch that video again, man, and write that stuff down. You know what I mean? Always have a Bitcoin reserve, brother. Obviously put some to the side, for your bills and stuff. Put some money inside for your, reinvesting back in to the business. Have a little, 3 to 6 months of expenses, and then put the rest into Bitcoin. My coworkers call Bitcoin magic internet money. Yes. Jenny, when you realize your outdoor camera has an alarm on it and you scare the crap out of someone, so they put their leash on the dog. Ha. Jenny. So yeah, let's spin the wheel for a couple of more spins. We're going to watch this 1 million sat video. And then we're going to break down the numbers for the sats. So I can show some of you guys how to figure out how many sats you can get per dollar. It's pretty simple. But just, to know that, I want you guys to start thinking and measuring in Satoshis and not Bitcoin and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And know how to read when it says 0.0. We're going to do some basic 7th, 8th grade math here. And again, I ain't no mathematician, but this is right after a black pug off leash just charged me and Nico. Damn. Also put some money on that wheel. Yes. That's a great video, Jerry. I might show that one tomorrow. No doubt. That's a good video, man. He did a real good job. George, sounds good. Trent, are there any Bitcoiners within your co-workers? How to make friends and influence people, Jen. Yes. 773. Let's do it. Oh, that's funny. Man, I'm getting hungry. Look at Magic Moolah. Wow. Magic Moolah, do I have your wallet, brother? Magic Moolah, do you have a speed wallet, sir? If you don't, I have a link down below. Thank you, Samantha. Samantha just sent in 1,111 Satoshis. Row of ones. Thank you, Samantha. That's a Samantha's app. Very much. That's a lot of sats, ma'am. Thank you so much. Don't think I'm on there. Oh, okay. My bad, reverse. Thank you. First jackpots. It's probably doing something when you came. Sorry about that, brother. Or make your neighbors hate you. Yes. Good game, Moolah. Corey, no. They think I'm crazy. Magic Moolah. Woo woo. Hey. There's a link down below. You can give those sats to Emily. Okay. Smart man. Emily. I witnessed the Canadian dollar lose 14% value against Bitcoin between 2022 and 2024. Crazy inflation. Yes. Moolah, good game, Magic. Might have been 1 year actually 14% in 1 year. Wow. Wow. 774, you're up. Cost double or triple here, VHF. That is crazy, man. Renita, Michelle? Michelle. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Moolah. Yep. All right. Let's check out this next video. This is by Crypto Nutshell. Now, again, this is definitely an AI, but I got to be honest, man. This looks like a pretty good AI. Not going to lie to you. But we're going to watch it. And it says why you need 0.01, aka a million sats Bitcoin in 2025. 5 levels of Bitcoin wealth from 0.1 to 10 plus Bitcoin. We're going to talk about this after the video. I got some things I wrote down I want you to see. Michelle, yeah, during my house, double or nominal value. Wow. Damn. Woo, Michelle. But still got cheaper in Bitcoin. Yes, good game, Michelle. Definitely need some videos to send to my non-believer homies and the ones that on the fence of accumulating. Yeah. Show them that, man. And if anybody needs help orange pilling somebody, man, hit me up. I got you. If I can. Yo, Michelle. Woohoo, good game, Michelle. Michelle's dropping fires in the chat. Thank you, Michelle. COVID was never about a virus or protecting people. It was about printing fiat. I agree. So let's get on into it. Tell me if this is an AI. I'm 99.9% sure it is.
In 2025, you need to own at least 0.01 Bitcoin. Don't think that's enough. Here's the truth. If you own even just 0.01 BTC, which at today's prices is around $1,000, you're already ahead of 99.96% of the global population. That's more rare than being a millionaire. More rare.
Jason, what's up, bro? MFers, yeah. Jason, how are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Let me put you on the wheel. I love when I first start a video and then somebody comes in. I gotta stop it. Jason, how are you, man? You just missed a fire video too, bro. Real good one. What's cracking, good people? What's up, Jerry? I'm chilling, man. This is a good video right here. Tell me if this guy's an AI. I think he is, though.
Rare than owning beachfront property, more rare than having a vintage car, more rare than owning fine art. In this video, rare than being a millionaire, more rare than 9.96% of the global population. That's more rare than being a millionaire, more rare than owning beachfront property, more rare than having a vintage car.
So they're saying, like I say, if you have a million sats, you're more rare than a millionaire.
You're already ahead of 99.96% of the global population.
So if you got a million sats, you're ahead of 99.96% of the population with a million sats, according to this. So again, if there's anybody here that doesn't have a million sats, please get to 1 million sats. Just smash by, sell something, get to it. And depending on where you're at in your stage of your learning, put it away in cold storage. Again, depending on where you're at. You know what I mean? But get to 1 million sats, guys. It's important.
Is around $1,000, you're already ahead of 99.96% of the global population. That's more rare than being a millionaire, more rare than owning beachfront property, more rare than having a vintage car, more rare than owning fine art. In this video, we're going to break down the 5 levels of Bitcoin wealth, from owning 0.01 Bitcoin to owning over 10 Bitcoin. I'll show you exactly where you rank in the Bitcoin wealth pyramid and why owning even a small amount makes you incredibly early, and you'll see how the door to early Bitcoin ownership is closing and fast. Most people won't even understand the opportunity they've missed until it's too late. So how many people in the world do you think actually own Bitcoin? Take a guess, maybe 20%, 15%, 1%. If you guessed even 1%, you're way off because the real number is a tiny fraction of a percent. Picture it like this. A giant purple circle represents the 8 billion people on Earth who own 0 Bitcoin. That's every person that owns no Bitcoin. Now imagine a tiny purple dot inside that circle. That dot is everyone who holds at least 0.01 Bitcoin. It's so small you can barely even see it, and it represents just 0.04% of the world's population. That means 99.96% of people either own nothing or less than 0.01.
I don't know about that. I don't know about those numbers. Bitcoin holders that own more than 0.01 Bitcoin. 0.04% of the population own Bitcoin. I don't know about that. What do you guys think about that number? I hate AI. That's fake people. I do too, man. But that's the world we live in now, Jor, unfortunately. So we're just planetary pimple? Yes. Thank God for Bitcoin to prove life. Yes. Do you think Corey, or is he filtering his voice, causing a slight desync? I don't know, man. I think it's an AI, but I don't know. I'm 99.99% sure. Less than 0.04 understand Bitcoin, maybe. Yeah. I'm with that. But own Bitcoin? I don't know. I don't know about that. All we are is dust in the wind, Sin. Yep, fake. Still good info, though. Some awesome BTC podcasts, hour long, are so good, but the whole thing is AI. Oh, wow. I've never seen that.
BTC. So if you already own more than that, congrats. You're in the top 0.04% of holders globally. In this space, it's easy to lose perspective. You look around and see Bitcoin is stacking huge amounts. Bitcoin is so expensive, now well over 100,000 per coin. It can make owning a small amount like 0.01 Bitcoin feel pointless. But zoom out. You're not late. You're still insanely early. And what you're holding is rarer than you think. Now let's talk about supply. You've probably heard it before. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. That number is fixed. No central bank, no politician, no CEO can change it. It was coded in from day one. As of mid-2025.
Yeah. Again, what got me, was the voice and the mouth and stuff, but that could be some kind of filter. But then I'm looking at his hair, and his hair is just not moving. You know what I mean? The dude's hair is just not moving. So I don't know, man. I can't tell.
No central bank, no politician, no CEO can change it. It was coded in from day one. As of mid-2025, around 19.6 million have already been mined. But here's the catch. It's estimated that at least 3 million are gone forever. This is because of lost keys, destroyed hard drives, early users who forgot they ever had it. This leaves around just 16.6 million Bitcoin in circulation, but even that number is misleading because only about 2.4 million are sitting on exchanges, meaning that's the Bitcoin that's actually tradable. That's roughly 15% of the total supply, and it's dropping fast. It's down over 20% since November 2024. Bitcoin's liquidity is vanishing while demand is rising. Now let's do some quick math with Bitcoin's true supply. If you took the entire circulating supply minus all the lost and destroyed coins, we have around 16.6 million Bitcoin, and divided it evenly across the global population, everyone would get just 0.002 Bitcoin. That's around 200,000 S8s per person. So if you're holding more than that, you're
200,000 S8s per person, he said. S8s, not sats, S8s.
100,000 S8s per person. So if you're holding more than that, you're already above average in global Bitcoin wealth. Sounds crazy, but that's the reality. This is why owning small amounts of Bitcoin, such as 0.1 Bitcoin, is actually a huge deal. Bitcoin is a truly scarce asset. It's scarcer than gold, scarcer than real estate, far more scarce than Apple or Nvidia stock, and scarcer than most collectible assets on Earth. Now let's talk the 5 different levels of Bitcoin wealth. You've probably seen or heard about the old sea creature charts. Shrimps, dolphins, whales, all based on wallet balances and how much Bitcoin you own. But this was made at the beginning of Bitcoin when 1 Bitcoin cost just a few $100s. It's now outdated. And let's be real, most of us aren't swimming with whales, so I've reworked it into something better. 5 Bitcoin wealth tiers visualized as dinosaurs. First up, we've got the compy. This dinosaur is small, quick, but barely noticeable. This is anyone holding less than 0.01 Bitcoin. This actually represents 88% of all Bitcoin wallets. If you are in this category,
88, Jor. 0.01%, less than 0.01 Bitcoin Satoshis. So less than 1 million Satoshis is 88%. Sure. And he said this is creepy. Maybe it is AI. I don't know, man. I think it is. He seems real. Maybe he is not English speaking and just fed his script into a translator and then into an AI voice. Maybe interactive live streams will be even more in demand when no one can tell the difference, right? I don't think the actual person is the video is AI. Okay. I think I would have skipped the person and just did the voice less creepy. Yeah. So 88% of wallets have less than million sats, according to this.
And let's be real, most of us aren't swimming with whales, so I've reworked it into something better. 5 Bitcoin wealth tiers visualized as dinosaurs. First up, we've got the compy. This dinosaur is small, quick, but barely noticeable. This is anyone holding less than 0.01 Bitcoin. This actually represents 88% of all Bitcoin wallets. If you are in this category, you're early, you're moving, but you're tiny, and probably just getting started. Most people fall into this group. Now let's look at holders with a bit more size. The next tier is the Velociraptor, smart, fast, strategic. This group is anyone who owns 0.01 to 0.1 Bitcoin. This group makes up 69% of wallets above the compy level. You've moved past the basics, you're stacking with purpose, and you're way ahead of the herd. Then we step up to the Triceratops tier, 0.1 to 1 full Bitcoin. Only 30% of wallets that own above 0.01 Bitcoin make it here. You're strong, stable, consistently stacking. Now we enter serious territory, the T-Rex tier. This represents anyone who owns 1 to 10 Bitcoin. Just 8% of wallets get to this range. You're powerful, rare, you made it to Bitcoin early, and you probably have huge conviction. Finally, we've got the Titanosaur tier. This represents anyone who owns 10 Bitcoin or more. The top 1.2% of all wallets, this is people like Michael Saylor, Kathy Wood, and Tom Lee. Massive, dominant, long-term holders who saw it early, continue to stack, and plan to hold on. These are the giants of the Bitcoin world. And yeah, I get it. Wallet data isn't the same as individual people. One person can own multiple wallets, and some exchange wallets hold funds for thousands of users. So it's not perfect, but it's the best estimate we've got for understanding distribution. And based on the best expert estimates, the number of actual holders is probably 3 to 4 times smaller than the number of wallets. The best expert.
Yeah, because everybody has at least 3 or 4 addresses. So how many people own and use Bitcoin? According to this, 106 million number of Bitcoin owners total, 400,000 number of daily Bitcoin users, 400,000 people use Bitcoin every day, 200 million number of Bitcoin wallets, and 53 million number of Bitcoin traders. Interesting.
Estimates, the number of actual holders is probably 3 to 4 times smaller than the number of wallets. Now, let's put into perspective how rare owning Bitcoin really is. Imagine our Bitcoin wealth tiers as seats on a commercial flight, the kind with around 300 passengers, economy, business class, first class. If you hold between 0.01 and 0.1 Bitcoin, you're in economy, one of about 260 passengers. You've got a seat, you're on the journey. Most people will never even get here. If you hold between 0.1 and 1 full Bitcoin, you're in business class. Only 30 passengers make it to this level. You've got space, comfort, you're ahead of the crowd. Next is first class. This is owning 1 to 10 Bitcoin, just 9 people in the entire cabin. Quiet, exclusive, watched by everyone else as they board. And if you hold 10 Bitcoin or more, you're not even on this plane. You're on a private jet, one of the 300 Bitcoin holders in the sky. No queues, no noise, no limits. So ask yourself, with how much Bitcoin you currently hold, where do you rank amongst Bitcoin holders? And where do you want to be? Hopefully that illustrates how rare owning just a small amount of Bitcoin really is. And remember, if you own any Bitcoin at all, you are already ahead of 99.96% of the global population. Now let's compare Bitcoin wealth tiers to traditional net worth tiers. To be in the top 10% of net worth in the United States, you need around $1.2 million. In the UK, it's about £600,000. In Australia, nearly 2 million Aussie dollars. But to be in the top 10% of Bitcoin holders, you only need 0.1 Bitcoin, just over $10,000 at mid-2025 prices.
So to be in the top 10 of Bitcoin holders, you need 1 million sats, guys. 1 million sats. And this is what I was talking about before. This is the video I made in September of 2023, where for when Bitcoin was $26,373.99, you can get 1 million sats for that. Okay. 1 million sats for $269. Right? Now, how do you figure that out? Well, take your calculators out and then type in 1 divided by whatever the price is, right? And then you have a long number like this, and we'll get into that in a second. But in today's price right now, 1 divided by 119,660, because again, there's 8. You use 8 decimal points to do it. You can get 836 sats for $1 at this price. So 1 divided by the price, and then you get a bunch of numbers. But only go far back as the 8, and then when you get to the 9th number, just round it up based on this number here. And we'll get more into that as we go.
That's the cost of a secondhand Honda. But in terms of rarity, it puts you in the same tier as a millionaire. If you own more than 1 Bitcoin, you're the equivalent of a multi-millionaire in this ecosystem. Own more than 10, you're sitting among the billionaires. And remember, we're talking about scarcity, not dollar value. Here's the kicker. Most traditional wealth takes decades. Climbing the career ladder, building a business, buying real estate, navigating legacy systems, or inheriting your wealth. Bitcoin offers another path. It's not easy, but with time, discipline, and a long-term view, anyone can climb the Bitcoin ladder. Bitcoin doesn't require trust. It doesn't require banks. It doesn't need permission. You don't need to already be rich. You don't need a broker. You don't need anyone's approval. You can hold it yourself long-term and protect your wealth from currency inflation, no matter what the stock market or central banks decide to do. The beauty of this moment is that the bar is still low, but it won't stay that way. As adoption grows and supply tightens, these Bitcoin wealth tiers will become harder and harder to reach. One day, owning 0.01 Bitcoin could be like owning a Manhattan apartment in the 1960s. A decision that felt small at the time, but turned out to be legendary. Most people won't realize the opportunity until it's gone. But if you're still watching, you probably already get it. You're early, you're rare, and you might be playing a very different wealth game. So, did you realize how rare your Bitcoin stack actually is? Let me know in the comments. If you've made it this far, you're clearly serious about Bitcoin. So do yourself one quick favor, hit the first link in the description and sign up for my free daily email, Crypto in a Nutshell. It's written by me and a small team of on-chain analysts every single morning. Takes less than 5 minutes to read. We cover the biggest Bitcoin and crypto.
Yeah, so very, very interesting, man. Very, very interesting. So again, this is why I always go back to show this. I think this is the earliest video that I've ever done that actually showed how many sats you can get for $1 and all this other stuff. When I was first telling people, that's crazy. 88% have less than 1 million sats. Crazy. Yeah. And this is why I preach 1 million sats. You know what I mean? Because again, we like to go by the million and stuff like that. But when I made this video less than 2 years ago, 21 months ago or whatever it was, Bitcoin's price was in the 20s, 20 something thousand. And at this moment in time right here, you could get, when it was 26,374, you could get yourself 3,792 sats. 3,792 sats for $1 at that time. $1, guys. All right. Now, today, for the same dollar, less than 2 years later, you're getting 836 sats for $1. Now, let me ask you a question. What do you think we'll be getting in 2027? You tell me. That's crazy. That 88%. Yes. Thought it was way more. Me too. Bring me back to the good old days. Yes. We are preaching to 88%. Yes. Good thing I'm a millionaire. Shout out to y'all waking me up earlier this year. Massive value here. Yeah. So people laugh at me when I said that. They were laughing at me then when I was saying get to 1 million sats. Listen, man, if you're on this show right now, okay, you have no excuse whatsoever not to have 1 million sats. None. I don't care what you make. I don't care what you saved, what you got in your savings. All that doesn't matter. You got shit around your house. You need to get to 1 million, okay? Satoshi millionaire. That is it. That is. That's I know. I know what you meant. I mean, I thought way more people had 1 mil. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You are in the high echelons, man. You know what I mean? I agree. And I'm in the camp. I want to be a Satoshi millionaire when I grow up. Yeah, me too, Jenny. Don't remind us. I missed the super low price because it was my first cycle and I thought it may still go further down. So I waited too long to buy again. Moonshiki, these are the super low prices, sir. These right here, you're getting 836 sats for $1 today. Okay. When we hit 1 million, which won't be that long, 1 million per coin, you're only going to get 100 sats per dollar. Okay. These are the good old days. I'm telling you that, man. There's nothing I hate more than lying to the public. Serious matters like news, media, and politics make me sick, man. Absolutely, VHL. You know, but there it is. You know, and that's how you do it. So just take your calculator out. Always, you know, if you want to know how many sats you can get per dollar, you got to round to the decimal point. So here's what I wanted to show you guys. So this is how you figure it out. We're going to go back to 7th, 8th grade math here. All right. And here it is. So you got the, what do you have here? You got the 10 spots, the 100 spots, the 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, 10 million, 100 million. So 8 numbers behind the decimal point. Here's the decimal point. 0 point, and then, because if it's a 1 here, that's 1 Bitcoin. There's 8 numbers back here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And depending on where you have your number is that's what you have in Satoshis. So when you're looking at this first number is the 10 spots. 10, 10. Second is 100, the hundredths. Then the third's 1,000, 10,000, all the way down here to the 100 million. Okay? Because remember, there's 100 million sats in every Bitcoin. So 10 sats, if you have 10 cents, it'll look like this. 0.000000010. 100 sats equals 0.000000100, right? Now, when you get to 1 million sats, that's what it'll look like. 0.01, right? So forget these numbers for a second. 0.01. So when you hear 0.01, that means it's 1% of a Bitcoin, right? Because of where the decimal points are at that we learned up here, just like in 7th, 8th grade math, right? Then 10 million sats, when you see 0.1, that means 10% of a Bitcoin. And then obviously 100 million sats is 1, and then the rest are zeros. So remember that, guys. I want to be a Satoshi millionaire. Yes. Don't remind me. You didn't miss it, man. We're all Satoshi millionaires. Just keep stacking. Like Rod says, focus on creating value and stacking sats. Absolutely. I started stacking last November. I'm stacking my first million playing games mostly, and I should be there sometime next month. All right. And Grasshopper, listen, I'm not going to tell you what to do, man. All right. But that's just one of your streams of income, because you have a big river. Your ocean or your river, Grasshopper, is where you keep your Bitcoin at. Have different streams coming in. You know what I mean? That's one of your streams. This channel is one of your streams. You know, have something in the house that you can sell. You know, obviously put a little bit of if you get paid in something, put that in there, and then do that. You know what I mean? But have multiple streams of income coming in there. Trent says, I'm almost a Satoshi millionaire. Yes, you are, Trent. I've seen that on your wallet. You're almost there. You're almost there, sir. I'm hoping to be a Satoshi 100 millionaire by 2026, 2027. Okay. I hope so, man. Congrats, Grasshopper. Yes, Grasshopper. Jerry, you got to show that Bitcoin cycle video by Benjamin Cohen. He shows how Bitcoin has done the same thing over 3 cycles. Adjust those might be the 4th. Thank you for your help, Trent. Truly, Trent's the man, guys. We're going to need to have our quote unquote, well, I tried to tell you speeches ready for all those who would not listen to us and truly missed out and ask us why. I mean, again, I show this all the time because I'm going to be showing this every 6 months, 3 months, a year, or whatever. I was begging people in this video, okay? Begging people in September 2023 to get to 1 million sats. It only cost people 200 and something bucks back then. Okay? 200 and something bucks. Now it's 6 times more than that right now. 2 years ago. 6 times more than that. It's 1,200 bucks right now to get to 1 million. Just saying, man. Bruh, are you including them dealer fees when you figure how much sats you get for $1? Yeah, I am. Actually am. Like I always tell people how many what's up, Jimmy John? And that's why I set it to $1 an hour, because I want to see how many sats I get per dollar. And the last hour, we got 835 sats per dollar. This is the deal of the lifetime, guys. Deal of the lifetime. And I know I keep repeating myself over and over and over again, but I'm telling you, man, it's just so important. I know there's about a handful of you that don't have 1 million sats. I'm not going to tell anybody what to do, but don't depend on one thing and don't take this thing for granted, because every time the price goes up, it gets harder and harder and harder and harder to get. Do you understand? I'm building them up. Okay, LOL. Okay, good, Grasshopper. Nice, Hopper. I woke up like this. What's going on, Jerry? And everyone, what's up? Woke up Bullets. He woke up like this. What's up, bro? Just saying my normal stuff. Get to 1 million sats. I haven't been saying it for a couple of days. I don't want people to leave my channel, man, because I keep saying the same shit. But it's just so important, man. Because there's going to be a day we're going to look up, and it's going to be 800. It's going to be 8,500 to get a 1 million sats. And this wheel of income, it is, man. It really is. They're going to be looking back at these videos in 20 years and like, what? 100 sats per spin? I'm buying grocery. My grocery bill was 120 sats. WUB, haha, don't start VHF. I know, man. I'm not even going to get. If you have $10,000 to your name, then you're also a penny millionaire. Don't that make you feel richer? Hey, Emily. It's just history, Jor. It doesn't matter about the first 3 cycles. We keep saying it's different this time. That's the whole thesis. Yeah, I think VHF is looking for a lot of confirmation bias because somebody's telling them that his theory is going to be right. I can't help you with that, bro. I'm sorry, man. Don't forget, we are friends when 2027, 2028 comes around. I'm just hoping I have 5 to 10 million sats by then. Wow, that's a lot, man. About as rich as your green toilet paper, Jenny says. Lord, amen to that, Lauren. Yep. What did Lauren say? You must be behind a little bit, Renita. You are very welcome, Grasshopper. We just don't need to say the same things every night. We're not changing your mind, and you're not changing ours. Yeah, exactly. I'm off that one. There is a video by Da Vinci Jeremy more than a decade ago where he already also begged his viewers to buy Bitcoin. Yeah, he told them to buy $1 when it was $100. He said, just buy a damn dollar. You know what I mean? $1 back then. Oh, and by the way, $1 back then, Moonshiki, would get you 1 million sats. For $1 when it was $100. $1 got you 1 million sats, man. But that has yet to come to pass. Or what if this time is not different? What if it is? Let's go to Satoshi millionaires. Satoshi millionaire when we grow up. Yes. What Jerry? I think yours is broken. Mine was 1758. Maddie says, hola, Maddie. What's up, young lady? How are you? It's after 6, so it looks like she's staying. We're just talking about being a Satoshi millionaire, Maddie. This is a good video. You might want to go back to this one and watch it from the beginning. We have some good stuff in here. How's everything, Maddie? Let's see. Coco. Boy, I'm getting hungry. If it's not, I still have the same amount of sats. If it is, you're going to have way less sats. Ooh, man. Touche. You're giving great advice, Jerry. 1 million sats minimum. I agree. And again, don't make your minimums your maximums, right? We got to spread this message all over the country. Every single person that's going to come to this channel, I'm going to tell them to smash by to 1 million sats. It's that damn important. And then learn about what you got. You don't got to get to your 100 hours. Get to your 1 million sats first and then learn what you got. And then after 2 or 3 months and say, okay, I'm ready to buy me a Blockstream Jade or something. Or put my Satoshis off the exchange and put it on a custodial wallet or something. I'm in, Jen. Can't wait. Yes. Maddie in the house. Hello, Maddie. Traded all my Bitcoin for pennies since they aren't minted anymore. Yes. Okay, I'll shut up about it. Hello, Maddie and Coco. My goal is a minimum of 10 million sats. Wow. I know it's hard to become a whole coiner nowadays. No doubt, man. 10 million is a lot, bro. That is a lot. Hey there, Maddie. Quinn, Ems, Lauren. Yes. Maddie, hello. What if, quote unquote, if was a spliff? Would we all be high? Sound like Elmer Fudd right there. Yes, we used to say that all the time. True, Jordan. If I'm right, I have way more. If you can name 10 objectively bullish things that happen between 1 to 3 cycles, I will consider your thesis. If not, then this time is different. I can name 100 things that have happened last cycle. That makes it different. Yep, it's only happened 3 times over 12 years. Hola, Maddie, McTwin, twin. If you're fortunate to get to 1 million sats, congrats. When BTC is worth 1 million, your million sats will be worth 10 grand. Woohoo, that's a lot of money. Oh, man, ladder that sheet, 1 million, then 10 million, then 20 million, all the way to the moon. Exactly. We don't all deserve Biddy. We don't. Most people won't have it, Jay. We don't all deserve it. Adjusting goals is okay. When I first found Bitcoin, everyone said you must get to 1 Bitcoin. I found that was not realistic and found here sats where the goal and why. Yes. Good, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Jimmy's a fool, Jor. Jimmy is an absolute fool, man. Ain't he? My God. All right, we're up to 778. And we spun 774. So let's spin these last 4, and then we'll call it a night, all right? Thanks, guys, so much for being here. 775. Whose name will be on there? Let's. And when they are worth 100 million per Bitcoin, your million is 1 million fiat. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Jimmy likes to joke, man. GOW, congrats. Just Googled that video. It has 6.7 million views by now. Haha. And almost all comments are from 4 years ago, cursing YouTube for not recommending it earlier. Which video, brother? You talking about the Da Vinci one? Jerry, so question, it might be a dumb question. No question is dumb, Angel. First of all, you're a young man, so you can just get into Bitcoin. It's not a dumb question. Don't worry about it, brother. If I send my sats to a Bitcoin wallet and hold it in Bitcoin, it's the same thing as holding it in speed as sats, right? Yes. Yep. But set it to Satoshis though when you're looking at it. 7 God of War. Woohoo, good game, GOW. Nothing wrong with having a goal behind your main goal. Yeah. So when you send it to a wallet, Angel, let's say you send it to let's say you buy a Blockstream Jade and you put it over there. It's not in the wallet, Angel. It's actually on the blockchain. You just have the keys to access it. So no wallet holds your coins. Okay. And if you have your Speed wallet on there, those are not your coins. Speed wallet is holding your Satoshis. All right. So is any other exchange or any other quote unquote wallet that has an app on it. Good game, GOW. Nothing wrong with having a goal behind your main goal. Exactly. Thank you. No doubt. Michelle says, yay, just watch Ben Cohen's video titled Bitcoin, the pattern that has ended the bull run. GOW, yes. Jen, you won't see 1 million Bitcoin in your lifetime, let alone 100 million. Can I get a hit too? When Bitcoin is 1 million, Jimmy John's sandwich will be 90% off. Yes. Jimmy John, by the way, when are you going to start accepting Bitcoin at your shop, man? GOW, congratulations. 775. Let's see who wins 776. Emily at the last second. Good game, GOW. Wait until I see 1 billion per Bitcoin. Yeah. Hey, Emily. Guys, listen. Again, for the people that are forgetting, everybody keeps talking about Bitcoin. There's 3 reasons why Bitcoin is going to go up. Okay. One of them is the supply of Bitcoin is going down. And number 2 is the demand for Bitcoin is going to go up. So, and there's a third reason why. And here it is.
Bitcoin was the size of a quarter. All 21 million of them would fit inside a single shipping container. But to fit the dollars the Fed prints on average every day, you'd need 72 shipping containers. Each year, you'd need 26,280 containers. And to fit what they've printed in the last decade, well, you'd need a lot more than that. Every day, the Fed prints an average of $465 million. That's 26,000 shipping containers a year, created out of thin air. Maybe that's why the dollar loses value over time. But there's one thing they can never print more of: Bitcoin. At the size of a quarter, this is all there will ever be. Shouldn't a store of value hold its value?
Yes, it should. And that's the third reason. They print money. The supply of Bitcoin is always going to go down, which makes the demand go up, and the fiat currency dollars are getting printed to oblivion. So again, it's going to go up forever, Laura. Forever. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Had some technical difficulties for a second. He'll tell you there's no second best.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth, which is Bitcoin.
Boom. Boom, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Jerry and fam. No doubt. Congrats, Amy. U.S. I'm a white. I accept all crypto as long as it adds up to 12 U.S. 3 money printing. Yep. Exactly, VHF. Why is Bitcoin the size of a quarter? Good game, Emily. Big quarter, LOL. Fourth reason, because Jerry said so, and this is his channel, LOL. Mimi, what's up? That's right, VHF. I got you on the wheel, ma'am. Oh, we need to paint those dollars monopoly colors so our Canadian brothers can understand. Exactly. I think it was wise to consider a pattern that has happened 3 times in like 12 years, like clockwork. Emily muted. My bad. Good now. Okay. Time to put the kids to bed. Good night, all. Okay, Sonny. Thanks, brother, for coming in, man. We appreciate you, bro. Good to see you, Sonny. Thanks for always being a part and always telling everybody when you're leaving too, man. Appreciate it. Welcome in, Mimi. LMAO, Vic Shoots. I had an edible, so that was so funny. Just an OMG. Boom. Nice, honey. LOL, the acid trip sailor video is classic, yes. Top tier editing there. Yes, Quinn. Historical supply and demand law, just like gravity law, it always will be in full effect. That's right, Mimi. Tell him, Mimi. Look at Mimi. Talking like she knows what she's talking about. You must got a lot of Bitcoin, Mimi. Good night, Sonny. Sonny, good game, Sonny. Yep. All right, let's do it again. 777, Heavenly Block, 777. Let's see if we can get it. Whoa, Quinn, not sharing. Working class freedom. Are you here, brother? Let me know. It's going up forever, Laura. It just is. Good game, WCF. I got to download that clip too on my thing. WCF. Oh, I will share. Pick a flavor of blueberry or strawberry. Second time tonight. Yeah, yes. Good game, WCF. I just made my grandson some dino nuggets, and he just tore them up. Now he's sitting on the toilet, and I saw him in there. Is he okay? He said, "Can I have more? Can I have more?" He is so greedy. God, this boy can eat. But I love him, man. I love this kid, man. That's my partner in crime right there. I'm going to be very sad when he has to leave, man. I'm here, Bearded Turtle. Got you, brother. WCF. Turtle Man. I don't know why y'all keep talking about how scarce Bitcoin is. Last time I checked, you got Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. That don't look like scarcity to me. Just saying. Jimmy John, you're a fool, man. You are a fool. Can I have more? Yeah, that's what he said, man. He wants some more while he's pooping. Edibles can mess me up. I prefer to smoke because a few times I was still high the next day from edibles. Nice. Yeah, edibles last way too long and too unpredictable. Russian roulette. Oh, man. Mess you up for 2 days. What Bitcoin vision? LOL. LOL. JJ just busted out Google, right? Please make a shirt that says, Jimmy John, you are a fool. He is a fool, man. Yes? He says, Papa, I done, Papa. He's sitting on the toilet. So he's basically saying, come wipe my butt, Papa. For once, Jimmy J, you are correct. Yes. Oh, Jimmy. Y'all are all lucky with edibles. My body doesn't even digest them right, so they go to waste. Yep. Bitcoin GOW. Anything weed, I'm down. Daz, bold, edibles, all of them. Nice. Sorry for the late response. Hey, Twin and Michelle. Jerry, he'll return the favor in about 40. Nah, hopefully it's about 70 years. I'll be about 120 when he does it. Good one, Jimmy. Sid is a fool, man. You ever see Jimmy and Chung in the set at the same time? Or what was that guy's name? Chung. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, you talking about Ronald Chump. Ever seen Ronald Chump? You talking about? Oh my God. He is a fool, man. He is a fool. All right, let's do this last one and let me wipe my grandson's butt. Yes. You don't know what you never know what you're gonna get on this show, guys. Oh my God, Triple B's. I know I hear you, buddy. One thing of my grandson is you would never ever have to worry about what he wants. He'll grab your hand and start taking you across the room, and he'll start pointing. I want that. I want that right there. Good game, Triple B. Triple B. Yes. All right. Let me wipe his butt. Let me play something for y'all while I'm doing that. I'll play something to trigger a couple of y'all. How about that? I think you guys are going to like this one. Let's see. Should I play that one? You guys are going to get mad for that. Samantha. Let's see. All right, cash in here. Bitcoin. Where? Let's see. Bitcoin. Where is this at? Oh, okay. I'm going to play this one. It's going to piss a couple of y'all off. But hey, we got to do what we got to do, you know?
Trenches. There's people who give up. There's people who quit. There's people who sow FUD. There's people who feel sorry for themselves. There's people who want an easy way out. And there's other people who say, listen, this is a test. And the only way we're going to get this done is to be irrationally positive all of the time. He's like, well, what can I do about the price of Bitcoin? Perhaps nothing. But the universe may reward you karmically if you at least try to do something positive. Go for a walk, go for a run, burn some calories. Why don't you go down to the nearest grocery store and buy the old lady's groceries? How about that? You're unhappy that Bitcoin's gone down. Fine. What I recommend you do, although you may not understand this because you don't see them as linked, but karmically, all things are linked inside of this universe. Go down to the local grocery store and buy some groceries for an old lady. That's what you should do to fix the Bitcoin price. Now, will that genuinely affect the Bitcoin price? I don't know. It's amazing how this world works. Perhaps in some strange version of events, that slight delay in her thanking you and her getting in the car ends up leading to an increase in the Bitcoin price. But even if it doesn't, perhaps you'll learn something about not being so attached to money. Perhaps you'll feel grateful and understand you have a lot more spare money than you thought in the first place. Perhaps your attitude to the world will change, which will allow you to be more open-minded so that you can approach opportunities in a different way so that you make more money later on. Karmically, it's impossible for us to tangibly link how that positive action will lead into something else positive in your life later on. We just have to have faith that it will. Because it will. That you can just do something good. And if you just do something good, it is better than doing nothing. Rain dances work. If you need it to rain, you shouldn't sit and pray. You shouldn't sit and hope. You shouldn't sit and complain that it's not raining. You shouldn't sit and wait. You should rain dance. Does a rain dance make clouds appear? No. But you should take action. Perhaps your rain dance, although will not make clouds appear, will be viewed by a tribe high on the mountain far away, and they'll look down seeing you rain dance and realize that you need water. And then maybe Providence and luck will have this tribesman appear with big barrels of water saying, we think you might need water and we have some spare. If you didn't rain dance, they wouldn't know. They just see you sitting around being a mopey dipshit, crying his eyes out. That's why it's so important to take action in all things. Action solves all. Raw action is the answer. Raw action solves all. It is a mindset. So this dipshit complaining about the crypto price, he's not prepared to rain dance. He's not prepared to help a granny with her groceries. He's not prepared to do anything. God does not reward men that way. God rewards men who attack the world. You have to go and get things. You have to show that you deserve them. Even in mating, men go get the woman. Men go get money. Men go take land. Men go. We go and happen to the world. The world doesn't happen to us. What did we say earlier about if you try your absolute best, you can always find the W even in the L? I tried my absolute best. So I win. Raw action solves all. If you had that kind of attitude, you wouldn't be looking at a crypto price and sitting there praying and hoping like a dork. You'd be doing something about it. Oh, I need your help. Do you? I don't even see you trying. And that's how God views things. That's how, in fact, most wealthy people view things. I haven't seen you do anything that warrants me giving you a second of my help. People feel like rich people are horrible because we don't help the normies. Even if you try and help normies, most of them are beyond help because they are self-sabotaging and lazy. You have to at least show to the people who are important in the world that you're not those things in the beginning if you ever want to be taken seriously, at least. That's one of the first things you can do. But I want to see that you give a shit.
I want to see that you give a S. Sorry, guys. All right. 99 sats. I had to wipe his butt, put some chicken in the oven for him, and pour him a drink. Off the day, Jerry. Off for the day, Jerry. Have a good one. Okay, thank you, Scotty. Appreciate you, bro. Take Scotty off the wheel. Triple B won that last one. Yep. Now we're going to do the all or nothing game, guys. Going to put 5 1,000s up here. Let's see one. We're going to have 5 winners today. We have a lot of people in the chat, I think. Let me see. Yeah, we still got 38. Let's see. Where do we leave off at? Wow, we got a lot of went to the other day. Let's see, trips. I went to the Fremont Experience the other day, and every time I went, all I could smell was pie. Yeah. Assertive, yes. Bro, go wipe your grandson's butt. Oh, we're just sitting there, LOL. Good luck, Jerry. Yeah, he's good. Using them green toilet papers. Tape vid include, is that a dog in the background or a little man? LOL. Just heard him and something in the background. That's the experience. Yes. Hey, this loser that you guys love so much. Samantha does not like him. Muted back in 5 minutes. Apparently, Emily. Good night, team. I'm tired. Okay, Matt. Take you off the wheel. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, Andrew Tate is a guy that people either love or hate. And that's okay, man. That's okay. Everybody's got their thing. You know what I mean? Good night, man. LOL on me. Listen to all perspectives, even if I disagree. Don't get angry. Listen to and take the good, leave the rest. The universe rewards you. Yes, big shoots. Sounds like Andrew Tate. Yep. You can just do something good. Yep. Honestly, like the video more when it upsets people. Me too. There you go, Jor. It don't make no sense that Satoshi got over 1 million BTC, but he was lucky to get in early on the ICO. Be honest and so good. Be honest and do good. Yes. Sheila Baby Shout. Just do it. Hello, Jor. Jimmy John. The universe rewards bravery. Tell me you don't understand Bitcoin without telling me, JJ. Action cures fear. Yep. Dipshit. Yeah, he said it. He said it, Jor. One half of what the Tate say makes sense. People need to see through their bullshit. Jor. It's easy to hate Tate. It's hard to listen to what he says. Makes sense to get up and do something. Pretty simple. Yeah. I don't agree with everything he says, but I listen. Yeah. Be the man and do what, Jor? No, you just listen on what you want. Yep. Protect the sats. Enjoy the ride. That's right. Do you ever agree, VHF? Those were literally his words in the video. Yep. AON time. Yes. Jay, I am disagreeable. SOB, Sharon B. That's true. Or did someone say donate? I was somewhere else for a second. LOL. Polarizing. He is. Honestly, I don't even like the video. I just like messing with Samantha. Sounds like a good idea for a shirt, Jory. Yes, it does. You're a man. That's why you do that. I forgive you, Sharon says. Some of what he says I agree with. I'm still not feeling him, and he is not good. Got you? No doubt. See, I agree with you, Sharon. Sakura, what's up? Put you on the wheel, ma'am. I got my grandson's chicken in there. So try not to burn it. It's in the air fryer. He is hungry, too. Sakura, wow. Well, my little one finally woke up. LOL, yep. First time ever I took a screenshot of that for proof. None of us are good, and the person you should trust the least is the person who claims to be good. Exactly. Woke up just in time for AON. Yes. Hey, Sharon. Joshua, do I not have you? You were here, though, weren't you? Don't you? I got you on the wheel? Joshua? Thought I did. Joshua, how are you, man? All right. Thought you were here the whole time. Just so used to you being here. All right. 1,000. It's okay, Samantha. You don't have to like Andrew Tate. It's fine. It is completely fine, ma'am. 1,000. Okay. AON time, guys. The Bitcoin testing. You cannot mess with me. You are the one who has to feel it, not me. I think you do. Yeah. Okay. Did I win or something? No. The problem is they claim they are good. Well, what is good, Samantha? What's a good person? Because if you're a net positive to society, what's your definition of a good person? Do you give to people? Because I hate to say this, but the Tate brothers have given more money and resources to people than probably everybody in this chat combined. So they've done that. That's good. They've helped out millions of men around the world to be better people. I'm just playing. It's just funny. Yeah. Now you have him on twice, Jerry. Do I? Okay. I thought I had him on there already. Let me take one of them off. Joshua. Because he said he fell asleep. So I was like, did you leave? Okay, let me take one of them off. Okay, I see it. So I think he's a good person. Yes, and I don't remember being taken out of LOL. I've been here. Okay, you just said you woke up from a nap. So, yeah, Josh, we're all winners except Jimmy John. Always wanted to do an experiment and take Tate's exact words read by someone else and see if people would still hate what was said, not knowing they came from him, to see if it's really what he said. Yep. Jerry, I'm confused. Did someone say I left? Oh, I thought you said never said I left or anything. Okay, don't worry about it. Got me confused with someone else, brother. Okay, sorry. But they also hurt people. If it canceled itself out, and the men who liked him stopped liking him. I didn't. I like them. I love the Tate brothers. And who did they hurt, Samantha? Can you name the people they hurt? And the reason they make a lot of money because they have a thing called a Hustlers University or something, and they have hundreds of thousands of people that pay them every month, and they're helping a lot of people out, Samantha. So who exactly did they hurt? Andrew Tate is big inspiration. If he bothers you, then you got to rethink your life choices. He is speaking facts, every little thing he says. I agree, holy moly. They did that with quotes from Trump. Yeah. But they always say, that he's a this, he's a that. I'm like, well, again, you can't believe everything the news tells you. If they say he's this and that, why is he not in prison? The reason why they're not in prison, they locked him up, is because they didn't have any evidence. You know what I mean? Let me take this chicken out. Hold on one second, guys.
I only want to give money to people who know how to rain dance. I only want to give money to people who sit and believe that the rain dance is the answer. I like rain dancers. I like people who sit and say, I don't know what to do, so I'm going to do something. I don't know what to do, so I'm going to just do something positive. I don't know how to make Bitcoin go up. I'm going to buy an old lady groceries. I don't know what to do, but inaction in and of itself is an action. And men of honor do not allow the universe to decide for them. They decide their fate. And you decide your fate with hard work and vigor in all things. In fact, I would argue that a lot of you probably heard about Bitcoin in 2007 or 2009 or 2011, whenever. But you were so uninterested in doing your due diligence, so uninterested in being proactive that you just ignored it. You probably don't even.
All right, sorry guys, the chicken wasn't done. It went off though. They did with the quotes from Trump. All right. Much of that, what the Tates say is false, but much of what they say is true. Maybe when I said goodnight to Sonny, not sure. Okay. Inspiration for you, not me. What you say, look in the mirror, repeat it, and it will be true. Exactly, Trent. Just got confused when you said, okay, hey, Josh, we get it, man. Only reason why people hate Tate is because the evil people that weaponize the legal system and brainwash people into hating him because they push mad propaganda. Tate is good, evil people bad. I mean, it's pretty simple to me, but I'd like to do the same experiment with Fiat and Bitcoin, just listing the characteristics without names on top. Exactly. I like rain dancers, Trent says. My point, half of what they say is true, but some think all of what they say is true. What do they say that's wrong, Samantha? Number one, what do they say that's wrong? Number one. And number two, who do they hurt? That was a question I asked you earlier. Take the good, leave the rest, and never idolize any human. I don't idolize any human. Same people that say orange man bad, boo-hoo. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you see the system after someone like that, so hard like that, you got to ask yourself why. You know what I mean? Agreed, Samantha. When in Atlanta, one likes dancers at Club Rain. I also heard that Andrew was a bad guy. I listened to him for myself and was blown away by his stances. Why is he half British? The problem is that you guys are looking at the smaller picture. There's a lot more meaning you taking his words literally. You need to be more open-minded. I could literally go on Rumble and break down his interviews and things he does around his house and things like that and show you what kind of guy he is. You know what I mean? I don't know him behind closed doors. I don't know him personally. But those dudes do a lot of good for a lot of people, man. You know what I mean? Same as Biden versus Trump. If people looked objectively at what they did without any names on top, exactly. His father was British. Ooh, Jason, are you saying Orange Man isn't bad? Joshua isn't. It's when you responded to GOW about his daughter's nap. Jerry thought you just woke up from your nap. Oh, okay, got it. Bitcoiners are no different than the Jews. Y'all both crucified your Messiah. The Jews crucified Jesus and Bitcoiners crucified Dr. White. You're good, Joshua. I idolize Jerry Legendary. JJ, I'm white. I'm in white t-shirts dances away. Oh, you definitely idolize them. Take some time to think about it. You definitely idolize them? I idolize them. You talking to me, Samantha? No, I don't idolize any man on the planet. Take some time to think about it. Yeah, you still right. But see, this is Samantha, I love you, but you sound like a Democrat right now. You know why? Because when I asked you a simple question, I said, ma'am, who did he hurt and what did he say wrong? You come back with anonymous attacks on me and say you definitely idolize them. So can you just answer the question, Samantha? That's all I asked you. You know. LOL, Joe. I read that as Jerry Springer. Okay, Emily, thanks. I just watched hours of their videos. Not sure how men can have daughters and like him, but all right, can never be me. I was confused as well. LOL. Samantha, don't do the thing liberal and Democrats do when they don't listen and try to diagnose people to label and hate them. It's the same as everything. We just stating opinions. All love. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For the record, I think the Tates are douchebags. Anyone who runs a sex worker site and drive Bugattis are douchebags. Okay. I like Tate when he sats what he says has merit. Yeah, exactly, Jerry. Like, come on. I always know when I stay neutral. I mentioned before, women. Okay. You sound like a Democrat. Hey, man. You know me, brother. You know me. Idolize and he the truth. Yeah. This won't end well. I mean, hey, man, you know, me, Jor. You know me. They are on bail accused by at least two women whose names are withheld since it's still before the courts. I am neutral about him. You don't sound like it, and Andrew dresses ridiculous also. All right, let's do it. I think he would be better, but not feeling everything he does, and I do not follow politics. Okay. Jerry, don't say it. I was just about to say something, but I'm not going to say it. Samantha, no problem. Last time those words were spoken when we went to the radio. Yep. You know me, Jor. You know me, brother. Let me go check on this chicken for my grandson one more time and spin it. Yeah, I can't. I got to do this. Hold on. Let me trigger some other people. Hold on.
Remember being told about it because you didn't give a shit. Yeah. And then you have the gall and audacity to sit here and say, if someone told me about Bitcoin back then, I'd be rich. No, you wouldn't. If you're the kind of person who would have got rich from Bitcoin back then, you're the kind of person who can get rich right now by taking action, by paying attention. If you're refusing to do the right things now, you would have never done the right things. And retrospectively identifying your failures and identifying how many right things you've missed out on is actually a form of hard cope. Oh no, I just don't have the chances. You've had chances and wasted them. And you have another chance right now to do your rain dance. You have a chance. You're sitting here right now during a chance. You have a chance from God because you're breathing. You have a chance right now to get things done. Now, you can retrospectively look back on this period of time and go, oh yeah, I was young and energetic, but I wasted it. But if someone had just told me to try hard at this, I would have been. I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you about Bitcoin in 2009, but you're not going to do anything. It's almost impressive how difficult it is to make the average person move. The average person is a statue getting shit on by the pigeons, and they'd rather just sit there covered in shit than move. It's very hard to inspire.
What a bad guy. That was all bad advice right there. Don't listen to any of that stuff, guys. Just be lazy. I like Tate because he got money out in these streets. Spin it. People love to point the finger because they're little things that he says that might poke you because of your mistakes. And sometimes people have a hard time accepting failure, so they get comfortable with failure. I am neutral because I believe the charges of the Tates are possibly fake. Let's reel back in. Tell me about the Bitcoin thing. Jerry, bite them lips. Yeah. Well, by nature, I'm a very argumentative type of person. So, all my failures are my fault. Andrew Tate goated, yes. Any sauce with that chicken? Yeah. Jerry, how many chickens your grandson eating? When I make chicken in air fryer, little nuggets, takes like 8 minutes. You've been cooking those for an hour, LOL. That's the second round. Good night, fam. I'm going to spend some time with the fam before bedtime. Take me out the wheel, Jerry. See you tomorrow. Okay, Vic. Sorry about that, man. I got my grandson here, man. Sorry about keep leaving, but I gotta, I'm here. He's here with me by myself, so I gotta tend to him. All right. All of my successes are my fault. Yep. Bro, those nuggies are dry as hell by now. They're breaded chicken jerky at this point. Now, they're actually pretty good. Just ate one. Good night, Vic Shoots. Andrew is definitely the GOAT. God bless him. We need more men like him. Generations are too soft. Yeah, my daughter loves Andrew and Tristan Tate, by the way. And a lot of women I know love Andrew and Tristan. They love them. Women in my life love them. VHF bringing it. Hi, GOW. We in his grill like, what you cooking? LOL saying, Emily. That's what I do, Lauren. Yeah, just sit on your ass and be a good little debt slave. Yeah. LOL saying, opinions are like a-holes. Everybody has one. Yep. Yeah, except the conehead. Yep. All right, all or nothing game, guys. You guys know the rules. Player one, you're up. Rita. All in the butt. Baddies love it. All the baddies love the taste. Yeah. You need to set that air fryer right by the laptop on your desk, right? All good, Jerry. Boys are crazy. Got to tuck them in. Yeah. I already know, brother. Hi, Jerry. Finally done with stuffing Manscati and delivering it to nursing home tomorrow. Nice. I'm glad you're feeling better too, Fanny. How are you feeling, Fanny? Renita, are you still here, ma'am? What you want to do? Go roll. Spin or keep. Hey, good game, Renita. Nice, Fanny Packer. You're a good dad, Vic Shoot. Yes. All in what? All in what, Jerry? Yes, all in one. All or nothing. All or nothing, I meant. Did I say all in one? Fanny. Renita. Did I say all in one? We got 836 sats for that hour, guys. 836. Keep it, Renita says. Smart man. Smart woman. Smart ma'am. Congratulations, Renita. Emily, a better day but my whole right side of my spine was locked up. Thank you guys for asking. Just a rough day. Okay. Well, since I haven't watched Coneheads since I was a kid, do the Coneheads do not have that body part? Keep. Yes, congrats, Renita. Good game. All right, Renita. Player 1 was Renita. She kept her 100. Let's see what player 2 is going to do. Maddie. Thanks, fam. No doubt. Player 2 out of 5. Maddie is the winner. Trent, the Coneheads are sans the waste exit. Are sans the waste exit door. Fanny, I'm pre-senior. Can you hook a brother up with some? Good game, Maddie. Good game, Maddie. Maddie, spin him or keep him. Is she here, though? Maddie, Mads. You're on the clock, Maddie. We only wish for you to feel better. Yes. Maddie the baddie, congrats. I'll trade you one of my 6 inches, he says. John, only if you pay me in sats, LOL. Jerry Sands is French for without. Okay, well, I don't speak no other language. I'm going to rewatch that, LOL. Yes. Looks like Maddie ain't here. She's quick to count people down, too. We all know you only have the micro 2 inchers. BJ, merci for the assist. Yeah, well, you know me, Sin. You know me, brother. Jimmy, where are you finding the other 4 inches? With me, Sin, yes. I speak English, Spanish, and Bitcoin. Yeah, all right. Well, Maddie ain't here. So we got to take her off the wheel. Sorry, Maddie. All right. Make sure. Let me go back one more time. Oh, yeah, she's here. Okay. Boy, Maddie, you about to get chopped. Maddie, what you want to do? Woo, you about to get chopped, Maddie. You got to hurry up, Maddie. You can't be that slow. Jimmy John, that 6 inches is tiny. Do you know my husband is Puerto Rican and stacks massive Bitcoin? All those who stack Bitcoin have way bigger than 6 inches. Maddie, Jimmy John, got that 2-pump sleepy. Maddie here, though, LMAO. I know, I almost chopped her. Keep, I was behind. Okay. It's a cold world, Maddie. That was close. Very close. I highlighted her name. I said, let me go back to see. So she's there. All right. Player 2 was Maddie. She kept her 100. Player 3, what you going to do? It's technically a 5. Oh, my God. It's technically a 5.5 incher, but the last half is a really big one. Trade A. It's technically a 5.5 incher. He's talking about his sandwiches, guys. Okay? He's Jimmy John here. But the last half is a pretty big one. 6 micrometers. Damn. LMAO, never lose that optimism. Share it, LMAO. Woo woo. Trade A. Trey. So close. OMG. Good game, Trey. Yeah, guys, make sure you're live, man. Trade A. Keep the faith, Jimmy John. Trey. Is the 5 inches a half all bush? Oh, 3 of the 2 inches stacked together do not make a 6 inch, Jenny says. Damn. Good game, Trade A. It's not about the size of the boat. It's the motion in the ocean, he says. I think the ladies disagree with that. I got a funny feeling. Right, ladies? It's not how big the stack is, right? About how nice he is. Right? Trey, me and JJ got to trim our bush so our decks look bigger. Our deck looks bigger, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it gets cold in here, guys. It's cold. It's cold. Famous last words of a shorty, yes. Yes. Size matters, Sharon says. The size of the stack matters, huh? Dean, only when the motion is steady and not frantic. LMAO, yeah. In my experience, the size of the stack is what matters. Yep. All right. It looks like Trey Day ain't here, man. Trey Day, where you at, my boy? Come on now, Trey. Most people can't and shouldn't eat more than 6 inches of it. Ain't out there trying to hurt people. Okay, Jimmy, you can't write. Don't go using no nair down there, boys. Right. No motion when it's 30 seconds, LOL, Fanny says. Trey Day, sorry, brother. Love you, man, but it looks like you ain't here. Let me highlight your name and go back real quick just to make sure. Nope, he ain't here. All right, let's do it again. Player 3, you're up. Manscaped, yeah. As much as you know, Jimmy John, we notice you always choose Jersey mics. Solid advice, Josh. Fanny, yes, Sin. Somebody won 1,000 sats. Player 3, you're the winner. Take this one off. Congratulations to player 3. Who's it going to be? I don't think he's here either. It's my turn. Yes. Jimmy John, careful before this Costco hot dog shows you how it's really done. Okay. Lauren, LOL. Kirkland for the win. Reserve. I don't know if he's here, though. Hey, Quinn said. 1,000 goes to, but I don't think he's here. That should go to Quinn, the winner. LOL. Well, I tell you, them chickens look good, my grandson. That was close, Quinn. Yeah. Man, that should have been Quinny. Yeah. This live is slowly turning into a JLF freak off. I'm trying not to, son. I'm trying not to, bro. Who is that? Oh, haha, Kirkland. Big Pizza's there too. Yeah. They got a pretty good deal over there at Costco's, though, all jokes aside. We were so close, fam. Yep. All right, Bezzuro's not here, man. Sorry, Quinn. Let's do it again. Player 3 for 1,000. TikTok, yep. Sharon B, exactly. Want me to hold him for bro? Sure. Yeah. JLF recall. Yep. Saying I'm able to start this freaky party after my duties were done. All good. It comes when it's meant for me. Yep. Good game, y'all. Boom. You should. Yeah. Since most can't handle more than 6 inches, anything over 6 inches would just be dry. Who wants a dry sandwich? Good point. Jimmy? Good game, yeah. Is he here? Woo woo, yeah. Maddie says, yeah, super freak. What the game, yeah. Not touching that one. Me neither, man. Good game, yeah. Congrats. Yeah, congrats. Yeah, you got 1,000 sats, bro. Congratulations. Samantha, Jimmy John, is that a good thing or a bad thing? That's right, Samantha. Player 3 was He just won 1,000 Satoshis. Can player 4 do the same thing? I don't know. Let's see. Gag reflexes. Fanny. Oh, okay. We have been all over the map tonight. Yes. LMFAO. Look at Maddie. Maddie again. Wow. Maddie's been winning, man. Laugh my fucking ass. Man. We in the gutter. I like it, though. I want to fill you up till your river flows all over me, Dean says. Well, we were talking about sandwiches, weren't we? Relax your Mads times 2. Good game, Maddie. Spin or keep, Maddie. Right. You haven't met someone while would like to please you because if she loves you, she will small spare her make on a sandwich. Okay. Good game, Maddie the Baddie. Maddie, boom, boom. Beat Pizzle and Fanny got a room, you crazy kids, right? Man, I'm nervous. My sandwiches have been known to beat up some lips, Manny. Element, man, that's what the fuck is up. Slip wet. Okay. What the hell is going on? I was talking about sandwiches. I don't know what they're talking about. Boom, Jor, LOL, Sharon, oh my. Lions and tigers and Sharon, oh my. Player 4 is Maddie. She doesn't know what she's going to do. Maddie the Baddie, they're calling her. Sharon, spin since I got my 100 for the day. All right. Let's try it again. A whole lot, yeah. Whoa, here are the children here. LOL. Look at that. Wow, Maddie. Wow. There are children here. LOL. What the hell? Good luck, Maddie. Maddie made the right choice. That's for damn sure. Maddie's a great decision maker. Great. Congratulations, Maddie. 1,000 for you. Wow. Incredible. Who's going to pay you that? Whoops, forgot. Yes, buddy. The TV went off? No. What you need? Come here. What you need, buddy? Just tell me. Come here, tell me. Look, I can't get up. What? Okay, buddy. I got you. I don't know what you're talking about, but go. Jimmy, what? LOL, that was epic. Yep, Maddie. Yes. Nice, Maddie. Hey, Maddie. Congratulations, Maddie. Yay. LOL, Maddie can't miss. Congrats, Maddie. Wow. Maddie, congratulations. I'm late for work. I can't stop laughing. Maddie just got to win 1 out of 10 or break even. Don't forget my extra 0, Jerry, the accountant. Who do you want to give them to, Maddie? LOL. At least his lips and not teeth, Fanny says. I hear he pays all the females 10x what they win. No, I don't. Congrats, Maddie. Yes. All right. Congratulations, Maddie. They're calling her Maddie the Baddie. Can she do it again for player 5? She's player 4. Let's see what happens. Sharon, have a good night. Have a good shift. Yes. VHF. That snicker was diabolical, Maddie. VHF. Oh, man. I heard 2, Jen. Oh, I heard 2, Jen. What did Jen say? I hear. Oh, yeah. Well, you didn't hear that. You did not hear that. I'm starting to begin to think Jerry and his accountant are the same people. Maybe. No, so close. Boom. Thank you, no doubt. VHF, right? VHF. Give him the Sin. All right, Sin. Sin, what you want to do? You got 100, bro. You player 5. There's 3,000s on the board. You want to go for it or you want to keep that 100? Let me know. Backpacker said 10x. $10x for his good behavior in chat. Good, VHF. Gracias, brother. Awesome, VHF. What you want to do, Cindy? It's up to you, brother. You can keep it. Saying congratulations. My streak has been trash lately. I'll keep. All right. Sin wins it. Wow. Everybody won. All 5 players won. Renita won 100. Maddie won 100. Y'all won 1,000. Maddie wins 1,000 and Sin wins 100. Wow. Stupid question. See, you can do good. Neo. El Stupido. Yeah. It's rigged, Jenny. I know. All right. Jen, nothing around. Jerry. You suck at rigging as well. I heard someone else next time. Good job. Yes, again. I don't know what you're talking about. So listen, guys. That looks like it's it. Looks like it's it. But oh, by the way, I forgot to say this. Man, I forgot to say this because I was just thinking about my tips. I was like, did I make enough today to do this? A lot of thousands winners over here. But thank you, Trent, for the big zap. But someone, Mr. 5000, sent in 5,000 sats today at 7:34 a.m. my time. So that was pretty cool. And obviously Trent with the 10,000. And then I moved, look at this, guys, on the fold card. By the way, if you don't have the fold card, sign up for it. I just moved 10,000 sats. Oh, excuse me, 37,000 sats from fold. So just off of free stuff, just buying stuff. So you guys might want to get that fold card down below, the debit card down below. So yeah, guys. So stop laughing. I know what you think. Congrats to all tonight's winners. Everyone is capable of both good and evil, and the more capable the person, the greater both the good and evil they can do. Yes. That's it. Time to go. LOL. Fanny. Do we want to do a big spin today? With what? Nice seeing everyone. Trent. No ideas, brother. Have been amazing. Have amazing shit. Love you. Keep it awesome. Amazing shit. Yes, we do, Trent. Are you feeling better, Fanny? Yes, she is. She is. So, I got a dumb question for y'all guys. Spin it. Someone sent you 5K sat. That just proves my point that sats ain't worth shit. Okay. Big last spin. Maybe I stick around. All right. Trent. Well, I got a dumb question, guys. It's a pretty stupid question. Jen says, do it. Hey, Jor. We got 39 people in here. Sounds like everyone's ready to hit the road. Let's call it a night. Yeah. Something. Okay. I know what this is about to be. Someone. Trent. Talk to me, man. Yes, just locked right side of my doing backpackers working out, just bruised and sore. Yes. If you want to impress, send 5,000 pennies. Do it for the customers. A real man was spinning. Sin. These folks don't like big spins. Just saying, Sin says. Well, Trent said something earlier. Trent just sent in 25,000 sats. Trent, thank you so much, man. Trent, you gave me 25,000. Thank you, man. It's time to end the show, guys. Wow, Trent. I really needed that. Thanks, man. That really helps my payday. I'll see you guys later. Just once in a while, it hit me and it hits me hard. Yeah. In honor of Fanny and Sharon sewing that thing. Spin that thing. Yes. 5 for you, 20 for the people. Well, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Trent, thanks for that 25,000. That's very, very nice of you, sir. A Democrat would end the show right now. Yes. Trent, thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right. For you, 20 for the people. All right. We're going to do one big 20 spin. All right. 20K. 20K. Thank you, Trent. All jokes aside. Thank you, Trent. I appreciate that. Your TV off? Come here. Tell me again. Come here. Watch this. Okay. What'd you say, buddy? Hold on. What? What?
My TV off.
My TV off?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
TV.
The TV's off?
Yeah.
What you want me to do about it? Huh?
Spider-Man.
You want to watch Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you want me to turn it on?
Yeah.
This kid, man. Oh my gosh. All right. Give me 1 second, buddy, okay?
Sorry.
That's okay, buddy. He's a sorry. Oh, that kid. And there was Sin, LOL saying, hey, Maddie, it's time to go lay in a hammock and count my blessings. All right, bang. You out of here? Can we take you off? Keep it for you, Jerry. It's yours. Thank you. This guy. Woo-hoo, Trent. Trent, you're so awesome. Yes. Why the hell do I keep typing your name wrong? I thought it was Maddie, but now I see Maddie in the name. F. See you later, Jerry Van. Thank you all. Have a great night. Yes. Gracias, Trent. Yes. Keep building towards your freedom. See you next time. Good luck. Thank you, Trent. Ha ha, Zen. Good night, Quinn. Thank you, Trent. Wow. Good luck, everyone. Yes. Keep it, Jerry. You deserve it. Thank you, brother. Toddler Holler. Hello. He is the Toddler Holler. Captain Underpants again. Yes. Spider-Man. Love it. Hey, it's Little Man again. Hi. Is he Canadian? Little Man, yeah. He's like, sorry. Little Man threw up the Spider-Man gang sign. What he said? Yes, he did. Said you are a fool, man. Yes, he did. He always does that. Spider-Man, Sure. God, when you guys smile, it's so it's the same. God, when you guys thank you. Tyler Holler, LOLs. VHF. Still listening, man. Okay. Samantha, dang, you're number one in the chat tonight too, Jor. Yes. Radio literally had to change it because none of us could spell, right? Gang, gang. Spider-Man. Said you were a fool. All right, guys. 20,000. Thank you so much, Trent. Wow. Very nice of you, Trent. Well, Trent showed his wallet to the ladies. He said, hey, ladies, you know what I'm working with. You saw it. You saw what Trent was working with, ladies. Just saying. So, gang, sensei. Great night to be a Jor, yes. Maddie's throwing him up too. Has potty training started? Yeah. He can go to the bathroom by himself. Absolutely. Let's go. Number one, yes. All right. I'm going to run out of the room for this one. I'm going to run out of the room and turn the TV back on for him. All right. Thanks, guys, so much. Trent, thank you. This is the last spin for 20K. We're going to count to 1 from 3 for 20,000 Satoshis. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's spin it. Congratulations. Hold on. Let me turn it on for you, babe. I didn't even see who won yet. Jay. Sorry, guys. I had to change the channel for him. Jay is the winner. Heck yeah, that's 20,200 for the night. Yes, Jay's the winner. 20K for Jay. 20K for Jay, guys. Congratulations. Wow. Nabbies is so good, man. Easy out. Yes. Very good, Trent. Yes. Good game, Jay. Good Jay. Yes. Heck yeah. Good job. Good job, Trent. Jay. Jay says I'm retiring. Congratulations. Way to go, Jay. Jay. Congratulations, Jay. Yes. Good game. Boom. I don't see a Jay. Jay is smiling like I've never seen. Yes. Boy, Jay. Boom. Yes, he is. GOW, mad because somebody won, man? Come on, man. Don't be like that, brother. Good game, J Joke. Yes. Okay, let's go, Jen. Yes. Dang, Jay. I meant congratulations, Jay. LOL. Yeah. All right, guys. Your favorite part of the show. Trent, thank you, man. I was very kind to you, brother. Seriously. 20K spin. Thank you guys so much. And ladies, if all the single ladies out there, I'd watch Trent's last video and look at that balance. Just saying. Look at his balance, ladies. Rigged, LOL. J as in John Cena. I can't see him. Don't hate GOW, right? I put the Savage because he was there and I didn't see Jerry, not because he won. You said I don't see Jay, and then you did that. So I doubt that, GOW. Thanks, Trent. Sad at my stupidity. It's all good, man. See my previous comment above the van, Jerry. See my previous comment above the van, Jerry. Oh, where above the van, Jerry? What about Jay? Yeah, sad face went up when I realized. Okay. Sorry, Sen. I might have skipped a couple of them. I am taking application for a wife for tax purposes. Yeah, just for tax purposes, man. And make sure you marry the right one, bro. Picking the wrong woman, man. Just saying, man. Make sure you pick the right one, brother. Make sure you pick the right one. But anyways, guys, you guys know why we're here, man. You know what I mean? Congrats again to all tonight's winners. Have a great night, Jerry, and thank you again. Kids need attention now. No doubt, Grasshopper. And your favorite screen, ladies and gentlemen, your favorite screen is here. And we know what time it is when we pull this up, guys. Okay? You're right. I'll pay the extra taxes, right? Still trying to figure out the furry freeloader for tax purposes, right? Make sure she's not a bot, exactly. Or yes. Make sure she's not a dipshit, man. That's very, very important. Have a wonderful night with the kids, Hopper. Good night. She says, F that clock 3 times. Wow. Sharon doesn't like this clock. Blinker check. Yep. Anyways, guys, we're in a major trouble, man. Big trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Like I've always said, when you build something on sand, it cannot stand, ladies and gentlemen. And unfortunately for the United States of America, we are building our fiat monetary system on quicksand, and we're sinking fast, quick, fast, in a hurry, ladies and gentlemen. We're $37.2 trillion in debt. Why is that? We have a spending problem. Bottom line, since 1913. Sharon, aren't you supposed to be working? We spend too much, ladies and gentlemen. The government is way too big. We got 450 departments, and we're only 249 years old, man. Make that make sense. Every time a government employee gets fired, everybody's up in arms, all mad about it. Why? Just because you work for the government, that means you can't lose your job? Private sector people do. Why can't you? There's not really poor people here in America. We subsidize the poor too much. Food stamps, governmental programs, keeping men and women that don't work fed by people that do work. Because it's our money, ladies and gentlemen. It's not theirs. But they decide, hey, if somebody's not working, we'll just give them food stamps. You see the ghetto queens of America right now, mad as hell right now because they can't buy candy and chips and Pepsi with our money. They're mad about it. Again, the entitlement of these people makes me sick. Oh, I'm going. Sharon, dedicated. I love it. Yes. Hit that like button on the way out. Thank you, brother. Ooh, good one. Thanks, Jerry. Take care, everyone. No doubt, man. I thought Trent was sitting in a workshop. Might be a Lambo. It will be soon. How's the corn doing? LOL. I can't wait for the UFC White House fight card next year for USA's 250th birthday. That's right, BHF. Bye, chat. Bye-bye. But you have the Americas that is stolen land with entitled people. Very entitled people, Samantha. And again, these people make me sick. Okay? Straight up. All these people that I'm talking about. Thank you, Jerry, for taking the time out for your fans and all of us that seek knowledge. Glad to spend time with you. Thanks for your daily sacrifice of time. Oh, thank you, Mimi. No doubt. My pleasure, Mimi. Thank you for saying that, ma'am. I appreciate that. Speaking of entitlements, we got Medicare and Medicaid at $1.7 trillion. Social Security probably won't be here in the year 32, 35 maybe. According to some reports, we're at $1.5 trillion of that. Our defense, Pentagon, the military, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, we're at $919 billion. And even more than that, even more than our military, we're paying $1 trillion in debt, in interest on that debt. And again, that math ain't math. I'm not a mathematician. I'm not. But here's the thing, man. If you're a person in America that subsidize these people that are, and by the way, the CPI numbers came out today, and they're only stealing 2.7% of your wealth from you every month because it stayed the same. So they're only stealing 2.7%, by the way. Lambo in my cornfield like a baller. Glad I have my Satoshi security waiting for me at retirement age. Exactly. Way better than Social Security. Satoshi security, Sin. Absolutely. You look like a mathematician. No. Nah, Joe, I'm not, sir. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But if you're one of these people that subsidize these quote unquote poor people that are mad as hell about their Cheetos they can't get for food stamps with your money, ladies and gentlemen, you owe $323,000 out of that. You signed up for the 40 times 5 program, ladies and gentlemen. You went to school, got good grades, and went and got a safe, secure job. Again, it sounds like a bag of jumbo shrimp. It's an oxymoron, a good job, safe, secure job. And what do they tell you to do? Go to work for 40 hours a week. Them numbers move it kind of quick. If the Bitcoin blockchain moved that fast, we wouldn't need 2,000 different altcoins. Okay. You got more than that, about 30,000. They want you to work for 40 hours a week. Now they're saying it's 80 times they printed instead of 40. So 40 times 2 is 80. 40% of the money supply has been printed. Jumbo shrimp sounds like Jimmy John. Ben Cohen's a mathematician, George. Watch this video objectively, brother. 40 hours, 40% of the money supply has been printed. Now they're saying 80, so 40 times 2 is another 40. Right? You do that for 40 years, and you end up with a $40 watch. I didn't sign up for that. They didn't tell me that in school. Did they tell you that? I don't know. Trump has been kicking the can down the road for quite a while, and he said, we're not going to do it anymore. He started kicking it like a soccer player to different places. If it was up to me, I'd tell him to kick it somewhere else. I would kick it to a scarce, uninflatable, portable, durable, international, fungible, divisible, verifiable supply, decentralized, unconfiscatable, aka unstoppable money supply. Even if I believe we're going to hit 75K, I would not be holding cash on the sidelines. The risk far outweighs the rewards. Agreed. And I would tell them to do that with this new money. It's only 16 years old. I know it's new. Very, very pretty. And it's not ready to be a full-time level 5 money yet, global reserve currency. But it is at stage 2 right now, store of value. And there's no other way to save, break this system, stop the inflation, pay off the national debt, make sure our country is great again financially, and your family is secure for generations to come. If I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate you, every single one of you. Thanks for hanging out with me for 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thanks for having me in your living room, on your phone, on your desktop, wherever you have me at. I appreciate it. Let me in your home or in your car or in your Lambo, wherever you're at. I appreciate that. Be the best version of yourself, guys. Right? Don't take no for an answer. If you want it, go get it. Write it down. Think about it first. Write it down and take actions to get it. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is not power. Get out there and work your fucking ass off tomorrow. Have a great night. Have the best day of your life. Work your you-know-what off tomorrow. Work your tail off tomorrow. Work, stack, learn, teach, and repeat over and over and over again, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time, same bat channel, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. Thank you guys so much for the love, the support, the shares, the zaps, and the most important thing you have, and that's your time. I really, really appreciate that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And until then, and as you guys know, I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.